I think we are live. Welcome to a very, very scary live stream. Make ghost noises now!
No! Don't tell me what to do!
Alright.
The real scary sound is the sound of silence in the void.
Let's not do that.
Oh, sorry. Perfect.
The only thing scarier is the sounds of being alone in your house. Forever.
I
Welcome
don't
to
want
the
to be home
stream.
alone.
We are doing Dungeons and Dragons. Today I am joined with Synth, Crazy, and Sarah. They are going to be playing as Tess, Abby, and Zelena.
You might
Now-
also hear me being referred to as Momo as well. That is a nickname.
Whatever works. So for anyone that cares about the lore, I don't think that exists, but if anyone cares, the lore for this game is wherever this fits story-wise most conveniently, that's when this will happen. If it doesn't have a convenient spot, then whatever. This is more just like a fun little thing for us to do, while I also get to explain the state of Yawndor. It's also a Halloween game. It's supposed to be fun. This is gonna be a short one, I'm sure.
Knowing us, it might end up longer.
Yeah, I'm hoping for it.
Same. If not, we can just bullshit around. That's always fun.
Alrighty. So, for the three of you, you would have each gotten an invitation, wherever you may be in the world, to Yawndor, or whatever it would be currently referred to as at this point in time.
Oh,
The name is still being worked on to this day, and they've passed through several different names.
No one
But
can
for
agree on anything.
Yeah, but they always seem to revert back to Yawndor, because it's the easiest thing to remember. It was the original name, and honestly, the names they come up with aren't as good. It just, nothing seems to stick or work. You have gotten these crude invites, that are written in a rather messy handwriting. Come to Yawndor. Visit Dr. Count Frankula's castle.
Yo.
And at the very bottom, you will see in small text and what looks to be written in blood, no zombie costumes. And it has several lines underneath it.
Wow, dramatic much?
Good.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Zelena won't want to be with any zombies either.
Good deal, good deal. So, how would you guys arrive, and what would you be wearing? Now, this is an island, so if you want to simply just arrive by raft, that is welcome.
Probably raft. It's how we came the first time, ain't it?
Of course, of course.
And obviously, Abby and Tess are coming together.
Naturally.
With Aether.
I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna like rip open like a portal or whatever.
We never decided Aether's outfit.
I thought we decided on the ghost thing.
Oh, yeah. Just making sure.
Yeah, he's a
Of course.
ghost. I'm a witch. And what were you again?
Abby is a ringmaster.
It looks kind of like a carny of sorts. To go in a bit more detail, go ahead and describe your outfit, Abby.
Motherfuck.
Ah, you
Let me
little...
get the Discord up.
Alrighty.
I have my outfit ready.
Of course, you go ahead and describe yours in great detail. And also, how are you showing up, Zelena? I imagine
yes.
since this is an island, I'd like to think you're riding a dolphin all the way out here.
Or you are the dolphin.
Yes! I mean,
No, you only know savanna animals. Remember that.
Aw.
I know, but this is in the future. I'm pretty sure. Now, Zelena can't swim,
All
even
right.
if she was a dolphin. Dolphins
Here's the
don't
thing.
really walk.
I don't know. I don't know if you would know any animals outside of savannah stuff. Surely you'd learn some, but at this point, we don't know what that would be.
And at this point, I don't know if she's learned how to swim yet. She doesn't know how to swim.
I can't swim.
Exactly. I think she would arrive by boat, too. Like, she borrows a boat. Or she buys a boat.
You
No,
could
she
just
might
ride
have
with
one.
them if you would like.
Yeah. Hey guys, can we say that we met up and we're just like, can I come with you?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, easy enough. You guys recognize the tiefling from the mountains and whatever other adventures you may have had with her. She seems a little bit ornery, but she's at least friendly enough.
That describes working on a nursery.
Okay. Zelena looks like a pumpkin witch, which is essentially a witch. Dark robes, dark hat, dark little floppy pointy witch hat. Her sleeves kind of form into like a little ringlet around her middle finger, so her sleeves go all the way down to where her hands is, and
Oh, like Garnet?
yes, like Garnet. Yes.
Cool.
That's
she
from
also
Steven
has
Universe, right?
Yes.
The red lady?
Yes.
Yeah,
red
okay,
lady.
okay.
She has a little belt that has a tiny pumpkin charm on it. Her cape is actually an orange transparent spider web, kind of yarn cloth thingy, or a makeshift, not an actual spider web. So she has that. She has duct taped she has her staff to have some fluff duct taped on it to make it look like a broom.
That's clever.
And she has a tiny pumpkin put on her left horn. She's still wearing her mother's jade ring wrapped around her left horn. Her right horn has the pumpkin, her left horn has the ring around it. But yes. And her hair is normally the same.
Alrighty.
Just
Crazy. How about your character? How do you look?
My character is wearing a nice white dress shirt, but on top of that, they are
That's
wearing
really
is wearing a floral vest with a bow on their bow on. More of a
pin.
Yeah. And the whole outfit is a mixture of purple and red and all that. They are wearing a top hat, and it has kind of this brooch with a green pentagonal thing with feathers coming out of it. Their hat itself is red with the purple stripe across, and the short pants are a couple shades of purple going vertically. Yes.
Tried to help.
And if you guys are ever confused with the descriptions, I will flash the pictures of the costumes up. I also recreated them in Soul Calibur 6, because that's what I do in my free time. I'll make sure to send it to Guy, and he'll probably post it up, hopefully.
Don't forget about the staff.
Oh, and yes, they also have a staff to go with this outfit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Momo, would you like to spare any good details about your witch outfit?
Well, Tess has her hair down for once instead of having it tied up. And she's wearing a hat with a feather on it, a green shawl over the black witch dress, and some green stockings, and some green fingerless gloves. Her costume's pretty simple, and she has a broom with her.
Of course, of course.
Aeon is wearing a sheet with Aether is wearing a sheet with some eye holes cut out for him. Well, a eye hole, how the rock thing is.
Yes, Aether has a blanket thrown over his little head, and he has got this hole cut out. Now, to you, Zelena, since you've never seen Aether before, Aether, I'll send you a picture of a golem, but, basically it's like a rock golem. So think of like a boulder with, like, arms made out of smaller rocks that plume out into these fists with no fingers. They're kind of like mitten fists, right? And then he has
Yeah.
these two like long rocks that are underneath him to make legs. It's a very simple creature, and it doesn't even have like a head. It seems like the head would be built into his chest with a little yellow geode that seems to change colors based on his emotion.
Somewhere to this.
That's what I kept imagining a little. Only less terrifying. I hate Ragnarok. I don't know why it terrifies me.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Not quite. It's similar, but not quite. He's a lot more round and a lot smaller. He's probably about as big as that tire. Maybe shorter than that.
Oh,
He's baby.
he is BB.
Yeah, he's like 2 feet tall, if that.
Okay.
Yeah, Tess and Abby
now,
have officially adopted him, so.
Yeah, and now he has like this blanket over his head with one eye hole cut out because he only has one eye.
Oh.
No, he was born with only one eye, so it's not like he lost one.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was cute. He's a little cyclops.
Yeah, he's just this little cyclops thing. Eventually, you find your boat get docked at this port here. This dock to Tess and Abby has grown quite a bit. Has gotten a lot of builds and repairs, and now there's plenty of room for more people to come and go. You do see other various boats as well. Some are simple and some are a bit more eccentric. And you see people leaving these boats in all sorts of costumes and stuff, and some even with carts. You also notice a lot of people in like these you can't tell if it's body paint or body suits, but they're all just like completely like pitch black with like bones drawn on their skin suits. And it seems like they are the ones that are directing it and stuff. Like it's like skeleton suits, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And their faces are definitely like painted black and white with like the skull design.
That makes sense.
And they are, you fucking bitch, I hate you. You're gay. This is what happens when you bring a stranger into your home.
What?
My controller died. This is what happens.
But what's that to a stranger?
Don't fucking worry about it.
Okay, then.
Alright, sorry about that. I get out of hand
you are
sometimes.
a nerd.
He lost his composure there.
Yeah, sorry. The bones got me rattled. Alright, so... Yes, I was talking about the boners. You do see plenty of these skeletons around directing the good people up and towards the main central area of town. One of them actually approaches you, your group. And it starts to be familiar. You don't know him by name, but he was definitely one of the bandits that Tess and Abby, you guys actually have talked to before.
Oh, hello, brother. Considering a family thing.
Yeah, of course. He nods. Sister, it's been a while.
Yes.
It really has.
Levi will be happy to see you again. I'll see you,
He's
brother.
ready.
I hope so.
He's been freaking busy. Tess is a little salty.
Abby
he
pats
smiles.
Tess gently.
He smiles. He was very busy too. It's alright. Well, let's go. What are we waiting for? The party's up here.
Yes, show it away, Mr. Bones.
Hey, it's Bonehead to you.
Just pat Zelena on the head.
He leads you up the hill along with several other small groups of people. Now this isn't exactly a clustered area. There's not hundreds of people here, but there is at least 100 people. There's a good amount of people that have showed up. There's a good 40 or 50 at least. There's plenty enough people to have their own small groups. There's lots of people here. There's a good amount. It is
Looks like this'll be an enjoyable party.
Night is
I wish Ash could have joined.
Night is just starting to set in as the moon starts to raise high. You hear him speak up. Tonight's a very special occasion. Up north, you get all kinds of wonderful sights in the sky.
Really now?
Yes.
Are we up north?
Yes, this is north, sweetheart.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not good with directions.
You see, he kind of starts gesturing. This is east. This is west. The way you came was south. And the way we're going...
That's not that off,
This is north.
Abby says.
I think she might actually need to know this, though. Tess whispers to her. I mean them. Yeah. I guess so.
Abby shakes their head a bit.
Alright. So, after a good little jog, it's a short walk before you actually see the city gates once more. And yes, the damage is still done to the walls, although you do see there has been some light rebuild started here. As you can see, the boneworks of them has been restored with these 2x4s, and there's light scaffolding around. Yeah, bone. Funny. Laugh. Laugh. I said bone again. You're gonna hear it a lot. Bone.
It's gonna be very humorous, isn't it?
Ow, my eardrums.
Don't make me break the ghost. Don't make me break the fucking ghost of Granchio on you. I swear to God.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. Made me lose my composure there. Actually, would you like the ghost of Granchio?
Let's say that he is resting in peace somewhere, so he doesn't want to be disturbed right now.
Are you sure? You haven't even fucking asked him yet. You got a fucking fully trained cleric right next to you.
Let me tell you something. It's probably taken Zelena a long time to let go of Granchio, so she doesn't want to make it harder on herself. Okay.
Well, we don't know how long this game was. You said you probably wouldn't accept it.
What?
Yeah, you
Why
said...
would we need the ghost of Granchio, though?
What?
Why would we need the ghost of Granchio?
It looks like Jack has something special planned. So okay, bring on Ghost of Granchio. Granchio Ghost.
Alright. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if he's free first.
Oh, I see what you were planning now.
I didn't actually expect you to say no. Here, okay. He needs you to do a resurrection. First, Crazy's a cleric. Ask them to do ghost shit.
Okay.
So they're just walking in and ask for the ghost shit.
Yeah, just. I'm sure you've seen them do clerical shit in the Highlands. You know they can do it.
Okay.
Yes, of course. And Crazy, as a cleric, you have had some experience speaking with the dead here and there, helping them pass on. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Go for it.
I'll try. Abby,
Yes, Zelena?
Would you be willing to bring back a friend from the dead just for tonight at least?
I can see what I can do.
Thank you. I wonder if Grunty likes Halloween. I never got to ask him about it. I hope he doesn't have a bad memory of it. That would be horrible to be dragged out from the dead to relive a nightmare.
Alright, now what?
Alright, so, first things first, you need to find a nice quiet spot to do, like, a prayer. To see if you can even get a connection to him.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Well, that's going on. Tess takes Aether and goes to look for Levi.
Abby's gonna go look for that quiet spot.
Of course. Go ahead and make a, spot check.
Can I walk with Abby
For
and
which
hold
person?
on to their hand?
Of course. Well, I mean, for the hand holding, you gotta ask them, you know.
May I hold your hand platonically?
I suppose I wouldn't mind it. I
Thank
offer
you.
my hand out.
Do I need to make a spot check for Levi, too?
You can.
Mm-hmm. That was a nat 20.
Alright. You look around, you can see the crowd pretty well. You don't
Awesome.
see anyone here, however, you do see several ghosts around Yawndor. These are definitely the old inhabitants of the town. They do linger about still.
I got 24.
Well, that sucks.
We'll get back to that in a second. And watching them as they go about their routine, you get the idea that it doesn't really seem like they know that they're dead. They're still going about their business and playing along. They're ignoring most of the visitors that have come through because, you know, they don't know them very well. However, the visitors seem to have such a great intrigue in these ghosts just going through their routine. It really seems to add to the atmosphere here. Despite this being a downer to look at, it still seems somewhat upbeat. That everyone, dead and alive, can still come together and be happy all at once.
Yeah. I'm sure the air isn't as thick now.
It's still thick, it's just not sad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a start, isn't it, Aether?
I wonder if they want anything to eat.
Of course, but Abby, you do find a nice spot. As you enter through the walls, you look around, and you do see a path that seems to be less traveled, kind of like an alley towards a house. Now, with this town being mostly destroyed, it's safe to assume nobody lives in this house.
Mm-hmm. I make my way into it, of course, and...
Of course. The door is unlocked, and by unlocked, I mean destroyed. So you guys walk in, help yourselves, you know, and you find a nice spot to sit down and just do your thing. Abby, I am going to need you to make a willpower check to see if you can establish a connection to the spirit world.
Got it.
Alright, what did you get? Hit me with it.
That's a 12.
That's a 12. It's a 12. You close your eyes, you take a deep breath, and it's... Have you ever, like, turned on the radio, but you got all that interference, you can hear, like, 3 stations overlaying each other at once?
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of getting that. You feel 3 different people trying to chime in on you at once, and it doesn't really feel like, you know, what you're looking for. None of them really scream the stereotypical Cronchio, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting crab vibes from that name, and none of these seem very crabby. I mean, there's an old man, but that doesn't really seem like a crab. Crabby, sure, but not quite crab-like. If you'd like to dig a little deeper, you can.
Yes, please.
Of course. Go ahead,
Another
roll it up
willpower,
again.
I'm guessing?
Yeah, go for it. Add like 5 to this one.
That would be an 18 then.
Perfect. Wonderful. Give me a second. You dig deeper and you feel this old ancient spirit, seemingly from Pinkunoki, start to stir in the air more. And it feels like you've awoken something deep from within Crab Clan. Seems crabby enough, sure.
I suppose I should speak now, huh?
Give it a second. You feel the wind begin to stir as an apparition forms before you. A giant orange crab begins to stir in the air as it begins to manifest into an almost human form, but also yet crab.
Crab.
Speak, crab. What are your words?
Greetings, mortals!
It's the boy!
Hello!
You thought you summoned Granchio, but it's I! Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Hey, how's it going?
I legit didn't notice Kanoe came in. I was looking at Octodad. I was so being like, honestly, I look up because I
didn't notice Kanoe come in either.
I
thought it was.
I knew he was gonna, but I didn't notice.
I was really hoping you were going to pull a line from the genie and go, 25 years gives you such a crack in the neck!
Oh man, that was amazing.
What I would have wanted to, but
God, no, it's fine.
I thought you were doing a really good impression, Jack.
No, I'm not that good.
Oh, don't dishearten yourself. Anyway.
Well, hello there, Granchio. I'm glad to have brought you back for this day for your friend.
I can't feel my testicles.
Amidst the laughter, little Zelena goes up and tries to hug Granchio.
Zelena, you jump up to go hug Granchio, but you pass right through him.
I stay in his residential area and hug myself instead.
Granchio, you can touch physical things. You can hug Zelena if you want.
Can I pick Zelena up?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you put her on your back?
Oh my gosh, I'm floating.
Yo.
You can also possess her if you want.
Oh, but I'm tempted. I honestly am.
You can possess really anyone since you're a ghost. I mean, they'll have to make a willpower check, but yeah.
I mean, I miss you, Granchio. Happy Halloween.
What's a Halloween? Where's the Halloween?
Halloween is when spooky stuff happens, so that's why I asked if you could come back.
Kid, I am spooky. I'm a fucking ghost.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you here.
Abby is amused watching this.
So we kill things.
I'm not sure if that's in the plans today. I would hope not. It's just a party. At least as far as I know.
Beer?
Maybe. I'm sure there is. I mean...
Jack, I immediately wish to walk outside of the walls in the search for beer.
Of course, you're able to phase through a wall towards where all the party is.
Wait,
we
question.
better follow. It's Alina.
Question. Did Granchio pick me up?
No. Or did he?
No,
did
not
you?
yet.
Okay.
Nah, I would say I would give like a solid nod and a little hello, but just too just wondering what the hell is going on.
Of course,
Yes,
yeah, you go ahead, you face to the wall, everyone else chases around and outside to find you. You're a big orange crab, and all the other ghosts here are blue, so you're easy to stick out. Groucho, you see several different stands with ale and beer and all sorts of goods. If you have a particular drink you have in mind, you can help yourself.
The
As long as you
hardest
have
liquor
coin.
that I can get.
You want the hardest? Of course, of
Yes.
course. There is a stand. Since this is a celebration, everything's fairly light. The idea here is more to celebrate than get drunk. But of course, you could totally get up and get whatever the fuck you want.
Yo,
I'll take
Jack,
5 beers at once.
Jack, do I, as like a druid, have any power to like strengthen an alcoholic beverage?
As of right now, I don't think you would. As of the game, you probably don't. But maybe you could learn to do that eventually. I don't know as of right now. Tell
Me
you what,
neither.
roll an intelligence check. Roll an intelligence check. Get higher than 10.
You got it. Alright, let's make sure this is the right die. Yes, it is. And that's a 3.
Yeah, you have no fucking clue. You haven't learned that trick yet.
Okay.
Alright. Grancio, you find yourself a beer that's being unattended to. Being a ghost, you can just fly in and help yourself. You grab the bottle, and I'm assuming you're going to drink this, right?
Yes.
You pop the top off against the table, and you go pour it down your mouth, and you feel it go down through your mouth, out your stomach, and onto the ground.
No!
This is hell.
Wait, Grancio. Do you
I've
wish
been
to drink
summoned
out?
to the wrong dimension.
No,
Grancio, I try to pat him, but I can't touch him.
Yeah, you go and you try to touch it, but your hand phases through.
Grancio. Do you need help drinking that?
Abby is fucking
Gripping
gripping their temple.
I know what you're gonna do.
I mean, I don't really like drinking alcohol, but life has been hard on you as it is, since considering you were in the afterlife. So I wouldn't mind doing this for you, friend.
Oh no! Oh no!
Kid, I really don't think you can handle my stomach, or was stomach, or
Well,
it was afterlife stuff.
I don't have a gag reflex, if that helps.
Oh my god!
Well, shit! Why didn't you say so?
Oh, Abby goes
Groucho?
over and is like, "Wait, no!"
Groucho, are you possessing
possess
Zelena?
Yes.
And I would
Alright.
also like to put up no fight.
Alright,
no
then don't even
willpower
bother rolling. You see Groucho, as soon as he says, "Why don't you say so?" he turns into an orange swirl as he spins and enters your throat and into your chest. You kind of feel your mind go numb as you almost feel completely suppressed. And you feel this orange tint kind of overcome your vision. And you can hear a second voice inside of your head that sounds just like Grancio. Grancio, you are now like 2 feet shorter, and you seem a little bit more emotional than you usually feel. But you're still thirsty as hell.
Oh no. Just comes over. What the
I
hell
need
did
to
I
take the
miss?
sadness away.
Zelena was possessed by an old friend of hers, and she's going to drink for him.
Yep.
Am I still able to talk a little bit, even in this form?
Roll willpower.
Okay. Okay.
My headphones cut out when you were saying that, Abby. What'd you say? I heard everything else afterwards.
I said that. Well, an old friend of Zelena's possessed her, or something like that.
Altogether, willpower is 24.
Alright, you can say your words. What would you like to say?
I assume I'm able to hear everything.
Yeah, you can hear everything just fine. You feel it all the same, but you have no control until Grancio forfeits it back to you.
And I am Zelena, and I approve of this possession.
Oh my god. Let me know when you want to start trying to fight for your body back, because that's when you have to start rolling. Until then, I'm not going to ask for rolls.
Okay.
Abby is just going to rub their temple like.
All right.
I turn to the cleric that resurrected me. Come on, have a drink.
Nope, not right now. Maybe later.
All right.
Last time that happened, some shit happened.
All right.
Oh, come on, dear. You know you'd like that to happen
now.
again.
Yeah, but we said that we'd want to be more sober for that one.
All right,
It's not like it hasn't happened between the times.
All right, Grancio. Would you like to get your drink?
Yes. Do I have the voice of myself while I'm in Zelena, or is it through Zelena's vocal cords? Both are equally funny, and I'm
both are
I'm
equally
accepting
funny.
Of
You're right.
What if it's a mix, like the little sisters in Bioshock?
How about this? We'll leave it up to vote. What do you guys want? Do you want your characters to sound like the voice that's possessing them, or the original voice's owner? I'd assume the original voice would make more sense because you're not really changing how it's shaped.
I have an idea.
Go for it. What's your idea?
Okay, Crazy knows what I'm talking about, so does Cannoli. You know whenever we get a Godcast in our video game, how there's this echoey voice of the
like
voices?
both voices are like overlapped sort of deal, right?
Like a Bioshock little sister?
Oh, okay. So it's both at the same time, more Zelena, but with a little faint amount of Grancio.
Yeah.
All right.
Zelena, you're about to be a barbarian for 2 seconds, and I hope you enjoy it.
I will grant Zelena the ability to go into Barbaric Rage. Grancio has the stats. This will be until Grancio unpossesses you.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to activate Barbaric Rage, but you're certainly going to fucking be pounding drinks down.
God, yeah, we'll see. Go ahead, talk to the guy at the stand. He seemed to be watching you guys kind of.
So I want to go up to the keep and go. Beer!
Hi, little ass, you don't look old enough to be drinking. I'm gonna have to see some ID.
Do I have ID on this costume?
Do you have ID on Zelena in general?
No. Oh no!
You should do a diplomacy.
Here, how about the? Well, no, you can't do it.
No.
Grancio can. Grancio, what's your diplomacy stat?
Horrible. I can do it with an 8.
All right. Would you like to do a search check to see if you can find an ID on your character? Roll it up.
Hold on here.
I don't know that.
Oh, fuck, we're screwed, Zelena.
What?
Hold on, I don't think that's even going to be double digits. Oh no. That's like a +7! Or a 7! Oh no!
Alright. Did you roll that one?
No, I rolled
The aliens are back.
Uh-oh. They've possessed me. Woo!
They possessed a ghost that's possessing Zelena.
Garancio's dressed up as an alien this Halloween.
Oh, you're also wearing a dress now, considering.
Yeah, you're dressed up like a witch.
Ooh.
I'm gonna head over as Abby to see if I can help out.
Ooh,
All
let me
right,
send you a pic. I'll send you a picture on Discord of what you look like right now, Grancio, now that you've possessed.
I'd imagine it would be like Zelena, but the purple in her eyes are now orange, and now she's like, got this. I imagine her eyes are like purple, but she's got Grancio like rubbing her shoulders with this like sinister grin, and she's got that same grin.
I love that idea.
And then you see like a little purple like ghost Zelena just kind of in the background, just kicking her feet on a rock or whatever, just watching Grancio just have fun. As long as she doesn't break you, it's fine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I sent you a picture of what you look like.
All right, go ahead. Grancio. I'm assuming you failed your search check. Would you like to make that diplomacy?
Sure. So we'll go with intimidate if that doesn't work.
Oh no.
Well, first you gotta say your words for diplomacy. Well, first roll, then say your words.
I did. I failed my diplomacy check. I got a 7.
All right, go ahead. What do you say for that?
I'm actually younger than I look.
Ah, so you say.
I mean, I'm older. I mean, what, buddy?
I love the idea of Groucho just like patting himself around as fast as he can, looking for a wallet or a bag or something. But all he sees are like pumpkins and flowers, and just God damn it! Look, I'm older than I look.
I fought in more wars than you can count.
Sure you did, kid. Sure you did. Are these your parents? And then Abby, you do come by.
So
I ate a man's arm before, boy.
Here, I got something for you, kid. Don't worry. You see, he reaches under his desk and he pulls out a lollipop and he drops it in your hand. It looks like it's blueberry.
Excuse me, sir. So this is a little complicated. This is actually 2 people in this body.
Anna.
Ghost. And
Oh, I got something for that. He reaches over and pulls out this green elixir. He pops the cork and splashes Zelena's face with it. At this moment, you feel yourself, Groucho, get pushed out of Zelena's body, and you are forcibly unpossessed by her. Zelena, you are now immune to possession for the rest of the night.
Oh, come on!
No! How dare you!
Ah, pesky ghosts, they get everyone all the time. They got me twice.
I'm gonna possess the barkeeper. This guy.
I look up to the barkeeper. It's like, no, my friend's been dead and he's been wanting to drink alcohol, and I wanted to do something nice for him since he's been.
Oh, you should have told me that before I splashed ya. Just kidding. I know you couldn't do that.
If you would have just
Can I
fucking
possess this
listened.
guy? I want to do something fun.
Go for it. All right, Groucho, your turn. What would you like to do?
What's his hand?
I'd like to possess this man, and I'm gonna do something.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna have to roll willpower. Now, he did say he was possessed twice already, so he's built up a resistance to it. Okay, yeah, you got him. You got him.
Oh, never mind.
He rolled in that one. You guys see this rather annoyed orange crab dart off at him, and you see him take a step back as he kind of readies his fists. And you see Groucho swim into his fucking mouth, and he kind of squirms a bit. And he clenches his chest before kind of levitating up and spinning around. And Groucho, you take full possession over this man.
I would like this.
I'm stripping him and making him run into the middle of the street.
All right, yeah, of course. He vaults over his stand and sprints out. And now he's standing out in the middle of this road.
I would like to mention something. No wonder he's easily possessed.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, Groucho, what happens now?
You may want to fix your echo problem first, though.
Yeah, go ahead and tweak that a bit.
Hold on. Whoa, spiritual transformation? Ooh, I'm back.
I did not sign up for this, Abby says.
I can't understand a word you're saying, Cannoli. It's gotten so much worse.
Alright, how about now?
Perfect.
That's better.
That's better.
Alright, so I'm making this man take all of his clothes off and twerk in the street and then unpossessing him.
Of course. He stands in the middle of the road, and he quickly starts ripping his clothes off. Go ahead and make a strength check.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Go for it.
You're using reroll already?
Now.
What was it?
I got one now.
Alright. He goes to start taking off his shirt before he falls down to his hands and knees, and he ends up vomiting down his shirt instead, and coughing you up too.
Oh no.
He is immune to possession for the rest of the night.
Dang it!
You
Sir,
fill
are
his
you
shirt up
okay?
with
Tess
vomit.
asks.
What? What?
Tess goes over, Sir, are you okay?
It's just another Sunday afternoon for me. Let me go get changed and I'll start to stand back up. Pesky ghosts.
Man.
And he
I
starts
love
kind
how
of
it's just
like,
an inconvenience.
he kind of just pushes himself up and starts stumbling drunkenly back to his stagecoach.
May I say something as Zelena?
Go for it.
Wow. He's what one of my friends would say, very easy.
I don't think that's what that means, Zelena.
Well, it definitely
I
seemed
saw a
very
lot of
easy.
things in that man's mind. I don't want to talk about it.
He stops and he turns around to you. Don't you tell them about the horses, or I'll gut you twice.
He's already
Why
told
horses
me
are involved?
I'm afraid.
He goes back to.
Come on, let's just go find Levi, please. Abby finally says.
Ugh, I agree.
You do see that guy who was leading you starts like looking around, and then he points at you, and he starts like kind of picking up a light jog. Where the hell you were? You were just right behind me like 5 minutes ago. I carried out a whole conversation just to myself.
Sorry, things got a bit hectic.
We were.
I have a ghost friend.
So you do. Well, let's hope he doesn't cause too much trouble.
He's already caused some trouble.
Did he now? Don't make me get the priest on you. Just kidding. None of us believe in that crap. Oh, no offense,
I
brother.
like this man.
He says that to you, crazy.
Cousin.
Cousin.
Sorry, cousin. For
It's
the
all
sacrilege
right.
and for
I'm
that.
used to it.
Yeah. Anyways. Let's get a move on. He turns around awkwardly and starts walking once more. As you guys walk along, you pass up by several different game stands that are lined up.
Those are dice.
There's definitely all sorts of things you can choose from, like things where you can throw rocks against these glass bottles and knock them down and shatter them. There's also stands where you pop balloons.
It got really bad again.
Yeah, go ahead and fix your mic, Lily. You good?
I hope there's bobbing for apples.
Yeah, there's
myself on
also.
mute for now.
Oh yeah, you go ahead. There's also a balloon stand where you pop balloons with darts, and you can get stuffed animals from there. They got all kinds of stuff there if you want to go to that one and look at it further. There's also another stand where you get like this sort of like wand that sprays out water, right? And you gotta spray it into this like mannequin head, and it has this balloon that inflates out of the top of its head. And when it pops, you get a reward. There's like 3 of these lined up, and you see people go up and they start like competing for it. First one to pop wins. Upon further investigation, you can see this mannequin head's painted up just to look like a fake zombie head.
I want to do the balloon popping. I want Stuffy.
Do we have time for that?
I really want to play
It
the
would be-
games, Tess said.
Huh?
I
Are you
I
okay
suppose
with
there's
us
no
playing
rush on
two
it.
games?
What?
Sorry. What was that?
He said, well, I suppose there's no rush. You go ahead and have all the fun you want.
Hey, thank you.
I run off to the balloons.
Hey, when you're ready to move on, I'll be at the castle. You know, the castle.
Thank you, sir. What game do you want to play, Tess?
You see the skeleton man wander off. You see plenty of other skeleton men doing their thing and helping other people, giving tours and such. Oh, actually, before he goes, he comes back. And one more thing. Make sure you stay in the more populated areas of town. We haven't had enough time to clear out the rest of the place. We still have some undead lurking about, and we wouldn't want anyone to get caught on their own.
Tess
Why
shudders
would,
at
Of
that.
course.
why would you throw an event if there's zombies around?
Oh,
Why
don't
not?
worry. We got plenty of people here keeping guard. Anyone with the bones there on the chest, they'll take care of anything that could come up. And all the more rural areas have been blocked off.
Why?
You'd have to go
Anyways.
out of your way to get in trouble. So just be
I-
careful if you do.
I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to sound mean. Okay, I'm going to the balloons now.
Let's go pop a zombie head with water.
I like this kid.
Abby follows Tess, of course.
Alright. So,
I
Which
want to
one
run
are
a
you
prize
doing?
for Aether.
the zombie head or the balloon popping?
Since Zelena's going for the balloon popping, I'm going with the zombie head.
Alright. Oh, I forgot Aether's with you too.
Yes,
Yeah,
so I
you've
want to
been
win him
followed
a
by
prize.
this little rock the entire time.
Yeah.
Gronchio, where you heading?
I kind of like the zombies.
Someone should keep an eye on Zelena, though.
You mean that I have to take care of children? Can I have a break?
A what?
It seems like you've dealt with her for a while. You probably know her better than us, too.
You ever see a lighthouse get on fire?
No. So I
No,
assume it has
I
something to do
can't
with that.
Things are complicated. Anyway, I'll take care of the kid.
Thanks.
Thank you, Gronchio.
Nice to meet you, by the way.
What?
I said nice to meet you, by the way.
Crap.
Wait, are you the priest?
No, that's the Goliath. She's a sorcerer.
Oh. Well, I don't like sorcerers that much, but you seem pretty cool.
Fair enough.
Of course.
I appreciate the compliment.
If you want to focus on them doing the zombie thing, I have to use the bathroom real quick. So I'll mute myself.
Of course. You guys part ways. Grancio, you feel your ties to this world begin to weaken. We'll get back to that in just a moment. As for
I'm guessing you have to stay closer to
Tess and Abby, you guys are going to the water wands. You see this man, this magician of sorts. He's like passing out wands to all sorts of people. You know, a couple kids here and there. The ever so cocky guy who wants to impress his girl. You know the stereotypes. That
Abby might
totally
want to try that.
Yeah, that totally cool buff like dude who's trying to impress his cute little elven wizard girlfriend. You know. Yeah, just that standard little stereotype. And you see them go up, and you see there's an open stand left for you. So there's a little girl trying to pop one. You got the stud trying to impress himself, and there's an empty space if you would like to join Abby.
You want to go, or should I?
I want to do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Of course.
So Tess goes up.
Of course, Tess, you step up. You've had your fair share of use around wands. You know how to handle a wang. This is pretty easy enough.
Mature.
What would be the check for this?
Wang check.
A wang check. Do you have use magic device?
I do not.
Alright, then knowledge arcana will work.
I have that.
Alright, go ahead, roll it up.
Okay, I was a 12, and that's plus 7, so 19.
18, alright.
I said 19.
A 19, even better. Alright. little girl, and the stud. Alright. You see the wizard pass out these wands after charging them up with these gems. He hands you yours, Tess, and he smiles as he steps back. You see he kind of starts giving a countdown with his hands, no words, and then he blows into his fingers, making a loud ringing whistle, indicating a go. You pull out your wands and you start spraying these zombies. Your hands are a little bit shaky, but you manage to get a good headway. And before you know it, yours pops first, with the little girl popping second, and the guy getting his last. He doesn't even get to pop his before his wand once runs out of water. He looks at it and he kind of just drops it. Whatever. This game's cheap anyways. Let's go, babe.
It'd be funny if she would have wandered off with some other lady while he was doing that.
No, unfortunately, that doesn't quite happen, but she does seem rather disappointed he lost.
Would have been funny, though.
Definitely seems like he'll be sleeping on the couch. You, of course, get first place prize. There are several different things you could get. As a giant teddy bear, there's, several different cat plushies that you could pick. There's even a fire newt plushie.
Knowing how much Aether loves cats, I pick one of those.
Alright, so you got several different cats to pick from. You got the caterpillar cat, which is a caterpillar with a cat's head. You got yourself the void cat, which is a pitch black cat. It almost looks like a Vanta black cat, where it's just like a silhouette, like a shape of one.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got one that looks more like prickly pear, where it's like this velvet purple kind of cat. And then you got a cactus cat. It looks like a Maine Coon, right? But green. And then it has this pink thorny tail. It's not really thorny, but it's a bit rougher.
I picked the cactus cat.
You do! You fucking do it! Yes! Alright!
I knew it. I knew you'd want that. So.
You smile as you point at the cactus cat. And he's like, oh, somebody actually picked the damn thing! He gives him hands to you eagerly. Plenty of more where that came from. And he reaches under a table where he has a huge pile of like 20 more, and he sets it back in its place.
Well, I hand the cactus cat to Aether.
Is Sarah back yet?
No.
Oh, damn.
No.
Okay. Has it been an hour yet? Just about. We'll go ahead and give thanks while she's still out.
No reaction from Aether?
Oh, not yet. Not yet. Soon.
Okay, after that then.
I would like to give thanks to Cannoli, to Sarah, to Crazy, and to Synth for playing D&D with me, as well as another TTP viewer, Ice Wizards, Selfical, and, of course, Cannoli for also being in the stream. Hell yeah. Apparently you don't have mod after all. I fucking knew you didn't. Here, let me fix that.
Yeah, almost like someone removed it.
I don't know who. That doesn't sound like me.
Apples did it by accident.
Yeah, a little bitch.
Apples, if you hear this, I respect you. But if you get slapped tonight, I would turn the other way.
Hey, Sarah, are you back yet?
Almost. One moment.
Alrighty.
It's good to see you playing D&D again, though, Cannoli.
It really is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's some more surprises to come. Don't worry.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we're working on one right now, actually.
Cool
I'm
beans.
excited for it.
Mina, no. Mina. Nope. Are you okay?
Terrifying.
Dean, don't play on that. I need that.
I would like to pick out a commission, if you will. Oh, okay. What would you like?
Commission?
I would like a girl in her younger days, in her younger college years, eating a tub of ice cream. Oh,
This is
of
weird.
course.
Yes.
And then in the immediate next slide, her walking on a treadmill. You
That's
son
not
of a
that bad.
bitch!
That's not that bad.
I'll send you the video, Momo.
It's
Oh,
so
wait, this is that
good.
Joker. I remember now.
God.
Yes.
It's not even, like, funny what he's saying. It's the reaction that the guy gives. It's so fucking good. Like, he's actually personally insulted. I love it.
Indeed.
Alright. Sarah, are you back?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Alright. You and Granchio start heading towards this stand with the balloons.
We still haven't had Aether react to the present.
Of course, I'm sorry. Tess, you grab this little cactus cat from the stand, and you feel it. It feels like it's actual authentic fur from some animal. It's really soft, and the thorns feels like real, authentic, fake cactus quills. You look down to a little ghost, actually, at your legs. Just kidding, it's Aether in a ghost outfit.
Aww. He's best ghost to be.
He's throwing his arms up. He really wants this cat.
Baby.
Here you go, Aether. All for you.
He takes the cat and he hugs it.
Oh,
He
I pat
hugs
his
it
head.
through the sheet.
You are so adorable. I can't help saying.
No regrets.
He holds on to the cat tightly, making sure he does not lose it.
Oh, I take a ribbon and tie it around his arm.
Of course. You actually still have that ribbon tied around his head, so you can pull that off and wrap the tail around his, like, elbow, like where it joints at. Normally, if this was an actual child, it'd be uncomfortable. But since he's a rock and does not have feelings, this will work. He has a rock. He has no soul, no feelings, nor emotions. This is all simulated.
I don't believe that.
He's a good liar.
I still don't believe that.
Alright. Alright, so, Zelena and Granchio. Granchio, you feel your tether getting weaker, and your ties to this world are definitely fading. If there's anything left that you would like to say or do, you can. But your final moments are definitely spent with Zelena before you quickly fade. Zelena, you can definitely share this game with him, of course.
Granchio, would you like to spend some time with me on this game?
I'm not very good at carnival games.
Me neither.
Ah, shoot, why not?
Of course. You see this rather thin, roguish man. He's kind of just, like, leaning against the wall, and he looks down to the two of you. Aye. Fancy a game of darts, do ya?
Yes, please.
Alright, youngin'. Come here.
Okay.
You can get as close as you like to the edge. Right here. Just make sure you're not climbing up over the stand. Right here.
Okay.
He probably thinks that she's a child.
Everyone thinks that. That's why she wasn't able to get beer.
Yeah.
Now, can he see me as a ghost or no?
Yeah, he referred to both of you.
Oh, okay.
You guys are just, like, down. He's, like, up high. Like, 2 feet high. It's almost like a stage with, like, another thing that goes up a little bit. Zelena, this stand is almost up to your chest.
Oh.
Yeah.
I do a little hop on my toes to see if I can get a little bit higher.
Wait, why don't I just carry you on my back?
No, that would be helpful. If you don't mind, of course.
On and all, go for it. It's not
Awesome.
against the rules. 3 dots. Make sure you get them in a vertical row. Wait. Hold on. I should have said horizontal. That's Jack's fault, not Carney. Alright, let me say that. Sure, it's not against the rules. Make sure you get 3 darts. Hit them in a horizontal row.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be 3 in a row. It just has to be in the same row. They don't have to be next to each other's.
Okay.
It looks like there are 5 rows with 10 balloons in each row. enough to cover this whole wall, but they're fairly spaced out. This is going to be a rather tricky game. So
Okay.
what you're going to do is you're going to make ranged attacks. Basically, you roll your d20 for a normal attack, but instead of adding your melee attack modifier, you're adding your ranged attack.
Okay.
Dex instead of strength.
Okay. Okay.
Sweet, I get a +3.
All right, and since we're fighters, it's a little bit better than if I was just a regular Sarah. Okay. Rolling. Oh. To see if I hit, I had a 17.
Let's
Alright,
see, I got a
alright.
16.
Well, go ahead and roll 2 more times, because you guys get 3 each. Make sure you
Okay.
keep track of your numbers.
So 16,
Let me write it down.
15. I got a 16, 15, and a nat 20.
Ooh,
Yeah.
alright. And for you, Zelena.
Let me see.
Oh no, it's back.
Oh, that's actually some good rolls. I got 1 17 and 2 19s.
Alright. With the help of Garancio holding you up high, this game is actually easier to play, as you manage to nail 1 balloon. This one is a bit shaky at first, as you get a feel for it. You throw your first dart, and you pop one somewhere on, like, the row above the bottom row, the second row up. You pop 1 balloon, but then you throw another one right next to it, and you pop that one and the one underneath it from it falling down. And then you throw another one, and you get that one as well. You nail the one next to it perfectly, getting 3 in a row.
Wait, was that for Grancio or me?
That was you. Grancio, what'd you roll?
16, 15, 20.
Alright, wonderful. 16, 15, 20. Grancio, you throw... Since you're holding Zelena, it's a little bit trickier to throw, but you're holding her with your crab hand, which gives you the human hand, which is a little bit more agile. You throw your first one, and you nail a balloon on, like, the row above the middle row. And then, 1 balloon over, you hit it with another dart, but it doesn't quite pop. Dude looks over at it, and then back to you. I'll count it. Why not?
Aw.
And then the last one, you hit the top row, and it pops, and it falls down, it hits the one under that, pops, falls down, hits the one that the dart was stuck in, and that pops, and the one that got stuck flies over and hits the one to the left of that, and that pops. And then those 2 darts fall down and pop the rest of the way down. You popped like fucking 8 balloons with 1 dart.
No.
And he's just looking at this as it happens. And he looks at you. You don't have to fill all this back up, right? God damn!
Do I win?
You sure as shit did. Now, color me jealous. I haven't seen anything like that in years. I guess you get whatever you want.
What are you offering?
The prizes, dummy! The stuffed plushies!
Oh,
You see,
man.
they're
So not
definitely...
fair.
He reaches in his pocket and hands you a ticket. 1 free beer. That's all you're getting
I'll
from
take
me. What about the little ass?
May I please have the caterpillar plushie, please?
Oh, sure thing. Those seem to be a hit this day.
Thank
There
you.
you go. See, it has all kinds of different little colors for every, like, every, like, little bump it has with a set of
Segment.
legs. Yeah, every segment, thank you.
No problem.
I hug my little plushie. Thank you
Groucho,
for
you feel
playing
your
with me,
ghostly
Groucho.
powers get weaker as you feel yourself get pulled to the ground more. Zelena, you feel your feet
All right.
gently hit the ground. Groucho, you're pretty much swimming in the ground at this point. If you have any more final words to say to the three, you can.
Yes, I have one to Zelena before I go. I hand her the ticket. Great job, kid. Now get shit-faced.
Okay. I'll pour one out for you. I heard that's what people do sometimes.
Don't waste good liquor.
I won't pour it all out. I'll make
It's a
sure I
sin, as
drink
the
it.
priest would say.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure I drink it for you.
A little awkward. I've been trying to leave with my ghostly powers, and I can't quite do it. Oh dear.
Abby, looks like he might need a little bit of help. If you'd like to kick him into the underworld, you're more than welcome to.
Can I help him back up, or is that just not possible?
Oh, well, you tell me, Cannoli. Can you be helped in this case, or do you think the underworld needs you and your powers?
I think the underworld right now requires me.
Alright.
Alright. Abby gently sets a hand on his head and pushes gently.
You push him back down into the earthly sea, and he gets splashed away. Thank you, Cannoli, for gracing us this Halloween.
Thank you.
That was
It was my
interesting.
pleasure, guys. It was nice seeing you guys again.
Absolutely, absolutely. I look forward to the next game.
I might start
Of
crying,
course.
not gonna lie. Ah!
Don't
Yes,
cry,
thank
this
you.
isn't goodbye.
This is a
But
goodbye, but
I was trying to say that I was trying to be like funny and leave after saying get shit-faced, but I can't leave the party. I'm stuck.
oh no!
Close application. Try close application.
Like
Or open
I can't.
like
Are you
YouTube or
do you have a
something. I
cat on
think
you?
that'll do it.
Just turn your phone off. Just turn your phone off.
My phone won't turn off with this application on. You don't understand.
Take the fucking battery out, you mungo!
It's a Samsung. I can't just take the freaking battery out.
No, that's fair. I have one of those too, actually.
Hold on. Here, we're gonna fix this. This is true spooky hours.
You pushed the ghost of Groucho to Cannoli's phone. What have you done?
Apparently, my battery is having some problems. What? Put app to sleep. What? No,
Oh, God.
let me leave.
Shall we just continue while Cannoli struggles?
I would
We
like
have to
to,
make
but
sure.
I really want to see how this goes.
Fine.
Man, the afterlife is just as difficult as the life.
Dude, like ghost internet sucks.
Well, it might be hard because a lot of people are.
like 3G internet and 99G.
I think it
Turn
might
off
be
your
difficult.
Wi-Fi.
I think it might be difficult because there's a lot of people dying to get in.
Oh my.
Nice.
Am I free?
No.
Are you free?
Fuck!
Cannoli, just mute yourself and let your phone die naturally. What percent is that?
It's at like 90%.
Yeah, that's not gonna work then.
No, it'll go quickly with the PS app. That shit trains you.
We could just
So
mute him.
I'm fucking with a bell, and I found a chip inside it.
What kind of chip?
A ruffle chip.
Well,
All
don't
right.
eat it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and mute Cannoli. It has been a pleasure. Thank you for stopping
been
on the
playing.
stream. Cannoli, if you can still hear me, I'll unmute you when we're done.
I'll mute you.
Well,
worry.
It's okay. You don't have
Cannoli.
to. We'll just mute you.
We'll
Then we
mute
won't
you.
hear you.
Yeah, you
You'll
just do your
truly
thing.
be a
You
ghost.
figure it out.
All
You
right.
Later,
enjoy
Cannoli.
yourself.
Daycare cannoli.
Abby, you push him into the earth, and you see his little orange ripples kind of spread apart like, they would in water, as they stretch thin and disappear in the wind. Almost like sand or snow being picked up. And soon he is gone once more, but at least on better terms.
Yeah.
You okay, Zelena?
I'm hugging my caterpillar cat and ticket.
Will you help me get hammered tonight?
Maybe.
You see the
Even if
roguish man in the stand. He's almost in tears. I have to say, that was the most beautiful fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I think I'm gonna cry.
That's okay.
I go over to comfort the guy and I start crying too.
He leans down, he hugs you, and he starts crying into your shoulder. I'm so sorry!
That's okay. He left more peacefully than when he actually first left the world. He was turned to mulch by a huge worm.
That's fucking disgusting.
I know. I was in his arms when that happened.
Don't fucking touch me. He shoves you off.
Oh.
She's bathed since then. She's been cleansed.
He
Don't
wipes
be mean.
himself off. The moment's gone. Get away.
Yeah,
Get out of
that did
here.
kind of ruin the moment.
Alright, should we go find the dude that... Shall we go to the castle then?
Sounds good to
Well,
me.
I mean, there's also food here, too, if you guys would like
Wait, food?
Ooh, food does sound good.
Of course.
Ooh, I want sweets.
What do they have?
Chicken.
Well,
Honey
they got...
chicken.
You do smell all kinds of food in the air. There's like a barbecue going on where they have chicken, ribs, steak.
Ooh,
There's other
ribs.
stands that give out like these freshly made like potatoes, like these baked potatoes. It looks like they're also giving out like shortcakes and stuff, and also donuts and whatever.
Yeah, Tess is
Any
going
raw
over to that one.
potatoes?
The sweets.
No, these are cooked. He's not gonna take any of those.
Momo said that she's gonna go get some sweets.
I heard.
No, that was Tess. That was Tess, not me.
Tess, yeah.
I heard.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, I'll follow you with the sweets, but if we see the honey fried chicken, I must have it, please.
Selena's mouth begins salivating. It's very weird to see her salivating at that point. It's just like, honey, you okay?
Of course. So the sweets first. You guys go over to that stand. You realize their selection's a lot more broader than that. They have all kinds of stuff in this cart. As you see, this rather short and stout little halfling woman. She's a little bit more on the heavier set side, but she definitely seems to be a big fan of her trade, as she is a wizard. You see, she has this cookbook as she's conjuring all these ingredients and then baking them. She creates the ingredients out of nothing and then uses those ingredients to make the frosting and the cakes and stuff.
That's impressive.
Incredible.
Why, thank you. I've been training all my life. This is a trade I wanted to pick up. My father taught me most of these tricks. What would you like?
What
Have
would
any
what would
candy apples?
Candy apple? Oh, that's easy. You see, she actually steps off the cart and reaches outside and plucks an apple off the tree. She wipes it off with a cloth before poking it with a chopstick and pressing that all the way in. And then she dips it into a portal that she opens up. And as she pulls it out, it is soaked completely in caramel. And she offers it to you. Be careful.
You.
It's still hot.
I will be. Thank you so much.
Ooh, I want. Zelena gets really excited for this, and to the point where she's wagging her tail.
do you have anything that looks or that tastes good with tea? Like a tea time cake?
I I think I have something for you. Ever hear of a scone?
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of that. I would love to see it, please.
Of course, of course. You see, she takes this flatbread out of the oven, and she kind of folds it. She cuts out a square and folds it into a triangle, as she then begins to roll up the one of the corners and kind of makes this sort of cone out of it. And then she kind of glazes this with this powdered sugar as she takes a wand and kind of wiggles like some honey over it.
Tess could watch this all day.
And then you
Honey.
see she kind of like holds her hands over it and lets out this like small like sort of like this sort of like prism, this transparent like orange prism. It feels warm to get close to. And she takes this cake, which is now almost completely dried out. It looks real flaky. And she hands it to you. Here you go.
Thank you. How much do I owe you?
Well, for that will be 3 silver. And then
Okay.
for the apple, that will be 1 silver.
Okay. I reach into
Oh,
my pocket and grab the
Do
money.
you have anything with jam?
She takes the money. Abby, you pay for yours, I'm sure.
Of course.
Of course, she takes that. And then for you, Tess, you ask for jam.
No, anything with jam, like
Any-
anything with jam in it. Yeah.
Anything with jam. Only if you like donuts. No allergies, do you have?
Nope, I'm good.
Wonderful, wonderful. You do see she reaches off in this, off on one of her, like, racks where she has these donuts that are cooling off. And you see she kind of puts her 2 hands on this donut as she kind of, like, almost sort of pulls it, like, by the middle. Almost pulls it apart, and you can see she stretches it up a bit. And you can see it actually kind of, like, at one of the edges, you can see it kind of crack a little bit as some jelly starts to seep out a bit. She's like, ooh, that might be too much.
Oh
Would you
no,
like
I'm
me to
fine
get
with
another?
that.
Oh, are you sure?
I love jam. It'll be fine.
Alrighty. And she hands that to you.
Thank you, ma'am. How much would that be?
That will be 2 silver.
And she pays.
Of course. She takes the money and pockets it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the festival.
Thank you, ma'am.
We absolutely will.
The
Have
donut,
I
the donut itself is very, very sweet. It has a lot of jam in it, but if you are a big fan, it's no problem to you.
Most Tess is.
It's very thick and kind of pulpy, as if this jam was freshly made and still has the berries and some of the seeds still in it. Very thick and pasty.
Tess loved it.
It's like, it tastes like if you ever had like a wild berry pie, like one of those like triple berry wild berry pies, it tastes a lot like that, but in like a cinnamon donut.
I wouldn't know myself. I personally don't like jam. Tess does, but I don't.
Alrighty.
Oh, how does my scone taste?
Without tea, it's very dry. It's very, very sugary though. It's like
Luckily,
a
luckily I
powdered
had-
donut, but if it was crunchy, like a baked tortilla. Okay, so it has the crunch of like a hard shell taco, but it has the texture of like a powdered donut.
Awesome. I whip
And it-
out my already made tea and I start drinking it.
You just show up to this place with like a fucking cooler full of tea.
Yep, hot tea. Hot tea.
Okay, it's probably not hot. It's probably really cold since it's like a fall night.
Well, you probably at least have water.
You definitely look, if you pack tea with you expecting a festival, then sure, I'll buy that. But you were on a boat ride, so unless you
Right,
started
okay.
a fucking campfire on the boat, I'm gonna assume this tea is cooled off by now.
It's probably
Yeah.
lukewarm.
Yeah,
At
okay.
best. At best,
best.
maybe.
I mean, like,
It's
you know,
like-
room
it's-
temperature or something.
Yeah, okay, it's a little bit cool, but Zelena doesn't care. It's tea.
Yes.
She eats it
With
with the
with
thing.
with the tea, this is a very satisfying treat, but you still need your protein. You still need meat.
I don't like how he just said that.
I thought I was playing into
Well,
your psychotic side. Sorry.
oh.
Abby,
God.
Abby starts eating their apple, and after a bit says, "Should we get something with more sustenance?"
Honey meat? Yes.
Meat, yes.
Honey chicken, honey chicken. Zelena's tail gets like very, very waggy. Very waggy.
You guys are heading to the barbecue, I'm assuming, right?
Tess checks on Aether
Yes.
real quick to see how he's doing.
He isn't really paying much attention to you. He is kind of like, at this point, he's sitting on the ground and kind of petting the head of this, like, stuffed cat.
Nah, come on, Aether, we're moving somewhere else. You can keep playing with your cat. We just need to keep walking. Who knows? Maybe you'll even get another toy. Maybe.
He jumps up. He's ready to follow you now. Alright, so you guys
I
go
think
on
he's becoming more spoiled.
Of course, you guys head
It's
over
only to
to...
be expected.
Yeah.
You guys head over to the barbecue area. You see there are several different chefs with their own different, like, meats that they're offering. Zelena, you recognize one of them. One of them is a dragonborn man who is putting these chickens on these like spit roasts and cooking them with his fire breath.
Yo, it's my boy Dimitri.
Yes, his black and red scales are familiar to you, unless those are not the colors. I don't know. I forgot what
It's
he looks
fine.
like. I only introduced him like once.
That's fine. You might have changed the scales, you know. Either way.
What? Okay.
Dimitri.
Whatever I said first about Dimitri, that's what he looks like. There we go.
Okay.
If you care,
Dimitri.
just watch that one.
I'll make sure I watch it because I might have to draw him.
Dimitri.
I say as I walk up to him.
Ah, welcome to Dimitri's Meat Tree. How may Dimitri help you?
May I please have some honey chicken?
Honey chicken coming right up. Dimitri's specialty. Dimitri recognizes your face, but not your name.
Zelena.
The name is unfamiliar.
I have two brothers and a dad. They're red. I'm green.
You wouldn't have come from a small town, would you? Perhaps one under the name of Stift Insel.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I'm from the Stephenzel. You had your Dimitri's meat tree.
Yes. Dimitri remembers the meat tree. Yes, of course.
Tess is so confused.
Abby is as well, but it's
Welcome home,
not so
child.
weird.
Dimitri is here to serve. And what of your mothers?
What?
Not.
We're
mothers.
friends, not her
He
parents.
throws his hand over his mouth. Oh, my apologies, mistress. What may Dimitri do for the two of you? You see Dimitri's already reaching for this honey-made chicken. He knew exactly what Zelena wanted.
Can I get some ribs, please?
Ribs? How boring. But of course, only a measly gold will suffice.
I, of course, hand it over, you know.
He takes the gold and he slips it into one of his scales. And for the tall one, what shall Dimitri provide?
You got any beef?
Beef. Of course I have beef.
Medium rare,
Hold on.
please.
I'm sorry. Of course Dimitri has beef. Medium rare, coming right up. The only way to eat it. He goes at... Okay, so first off. Zelena, he tears off a leg, like a big hearty, like, drumstick of honey chicken. Like this honey-made chicken. He hands it to you.
Oh
And
man.
he goes over to the ribs. And he cuts off a fresh rack of ribs and starts frying that. And then he takes this slab, this like sort of like he has this whole butcher shop right next to his kitchen for everyone to see. So they can all see his process, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're a bit faint of heart to see blood and meat getting chopped up like that, then maybe you would like to find a seat. He has several benches nearby his cart.
As long as Tess doesn't kill him herself, you don't mind watching.
Wonderful, wonderful. Message received.
Yeah.
I would also like to say that Zelena gets her payment ready before she devours the chicken.
Of
But
course.
her mouth is slobbering a lot.
Unlike Meat Morph, you know how to wait for your meal.
Yes.
Zelena, stop drooling. Tess kind of goes in a mom mode and pulls out a napkin.
I like that. I just like the idea.
Go ahead.
I just like the idea of even though after you like dry the mouth of her to stop drooling, it just instantly starts back up again.
I like the idea of you guys saying that you're not her mom and then immediately start mom mode activate on this supposed acquaintance.
She doesn't consider herself her mom, but she can't help but mom still.
Yeah, old habits die hard. I get you.
Yeah.
Abby shakes
Eventually,
her head.
after a
Of
few
course.
minutes pass and watching Dimitri cook all this food, he takes them all, sets them out on plates, and Zelena, you see, takes the rest of the chicken out and sets it down. The drumstick is free for the girl, but if you want the rest of the chicken, it will cost.
Okay. I put the money out.
And you remember how much it was. You did, Miss Dimitri.
Of course.
He slides the coins into his hand. He almost looks like he's more directly talking to the coin when he says this. And Dimitri missed you too, as he slips that into his pouch. And then he hands you two your meals as well. Zelena, you're granted this whole chicken, a hearty animal. It's almost as big as a turkey.
Trying
Tess, you
not
get
to
yourself pretty much a whole steak, and then Abby, you got yourself this nice rack of ribs. No barbecue
Yummy.
as of now. That is yet to be requested.
Can I get some barbecue with this, please? Barbecue sauce, that is.
Daring, aren't we? Very well. And he reaches under the table and grants you a small bottle of spicy honey barbecue.
I'm a bit worried about why that's daring.
I guess we'll find out, huh?
He only said it was daring because he called you boring for picking ribs.
Oh, daring today, aren't we?
He's mocking you.
Abby just ignores the mocking, of course.
I'm gonna have to make a meme of that. Hold on.
That's funny.
Hold on.
Abby, of course, pours some of it over the ribs.
Of course. Surely you find yourselves like a picnic table to sit at, right?
Of
Of course we pay first, though.
Oh, of course. You already did, yeah.
Alright, cool.
You guys
I don't
go
want to
ahead.
steal anything.
Nah, you didn't. Don't worry. And even if you did, no one would notice. There's so many people here. You guys sit down at this picnic table, and you do see a couple of ghosts join you at this table. And it seems like they are caught up in their own conversation. They haven't seemed to really notice you're there.
I mind my business.
Abby's a little curious about them, but mostly minding their own business. If they
I hope
pick up on
Aether
any
said it-
conversation, they won't say anything.
With these ghosts being older, they don't speak the common language that you guys would. If you guys understand spirit folk, I will allow you to listen in.
I do not.
I don't.
Alright. Then they speak in a language that would sound much like wind over sand.
It's kind of pleasant to listen to.
Of course.
I'm sorry, Jack.
What's wrong?
Why? That sounds
I
pretty.
don't know. It sounds familiar.
I couldn't fucking think of anything. I wouldn't know the
blame
first
you.
place it came from. Moving on, you guys get your meals.
Okay,
You know,
okay, I'll leave you be.
It's a shame Ash couldn't join us.
It's alright.
She's a busy person.
You think she'd be able to spend time with her parents more, though?
You would think so.
Well, at least she'll be around for the winter holidays.
I hope so.
She
Or I'm
better
gonna
be.
have to give her a chewing out.
Yeah.
I know.
Of course we eat, you know.
Of course. I assume this conversation happens over the meal.
Yeah.
Eventually, after a good, 5 or 10 minutes after, you guys finish up your food.
I would like to say that since it's honey chicken, Zelena's favorite meal, she absolutely devours it.
Of course, you do not leave a single morsel behind.
I'm surprised.
Except for the
I'd
bones.
be surprised. I'd be surprised if she didn't eat the bones.
No, the
Yeah.
funny thing is, even though she doesn't eat the bones, she's there chewing on the bones to try to get its marrow.
Oh my god.
My uncle apparently did that.
It's honey-soaked marrow.
Gross.
Zelena, you're pretty much sucking on these bones until there's nothing left. You pretty much clean this chicken.
Abby then pushes themselves off the table. It's like, I suppose we should get going, huh?
Yeah, we really need to see Levi. He really needs to hang out with us more. Cause he's still salty.
Abby offers their hand to help Tess up. As a true gentle person.
Except Sin stands up and then looks at Aether.
You
What's
feel
up,
a
Aether?
light tug at your leg, Tess.
What's up?
You see Aether's pointing at a figure off in the distance.
I look.
Alright, go ahead and make a spot check.
That was an 18.
A 19, perfect.
I said 18, but...
An 18, whatever, good enough. You look off and you see a pair of knights. One of which looks like Saban, but with a pumpkin on his head, and nothing else.
Oh my gosh.
And the other looks like Aeon, but purple.
I want to call out to them.
Of course, go ahead.
Do I need to roll for that?
No, you're just saying
Oh.
words, right?
Hey, Zayden! Aeon!
That is a 15. That's a 12. That's also a 15 now. I'm such a klutz. It's a 15 now.
It's a Halloween event, who cares?
I'm a DM. It's good enough for me. Alright, yeah, Saban and Aeon, they both kind of snap over to you, and they both wave. No, but Saban waves over to you as Aeon kind of picks up a bow. As they march over. Well, Saban walks over, Aeon's more marching than anything else.
Hey there, Pumpkinhead.
Hey there, pumpkin spice. I couldn't think of anything, sorry.
Abby is laughing hard at that.
A for effort, Saban. A for effort.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Doing pretty well.
Aether's
came,
happy with
huh?
his new toy.
Oh, that's adorable. You got a cactus cat. Those things are kind of funny looking. I like them.
Yeah, too bad Ash couldn't make it, unfortunately.
Samurai stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah,
alright.
she's been pretty busy lately.
He looks over to you, Zelena, and he kind of squints his eyes. Haven't I seen you before?
I still have a bone in my mouth.
Did she get her rabies shot? She's safe.
I take the bone out of my mouth. I'm like,
I'm Zelena.
She's a tiefling we met in the Highlands.
Oh, right. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you again.
Enter.
He goes to shake your hand, but sees it's covered in chicken grease and honey, and he just kind of waves.
No, it wouldn't be
instead.
covered in it. She would have licked it all off, so it would have been
So
covered
it's
in
covered in
slobber.
spit.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Tess
sees you pretty much
size.
sucking your fingers clean, and he just waves instead, and he...
Tess sighs and hands her a napkin.
Abby moves to carefully hug Zaven.
He hugs you back. You do see his curse has accelerated quite a bit.
It's good to see you.
Thanks. You as well. I missed you both.
We missed you too.
Yeah.
I see you got
we were-
his invite.
Yeah.
Apparently he has
How could we
something big
not come?
planned.
Who is his boy?
The supposed Dr. Count Frankula himself.
I cannot take that name seriously.
Me neither. He took his two favorite stories and put them together. And David just kind of shrugs like he's given up. Fuck it. Sure.
Has Nero shown up?
No, we still don't know where he is.
Shame.
That guy always vanishes.
We were actually getting ready to go find the man of the hour, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Want to go together then?
The Alliance size had some different ideas of places to check out. I figured you guys would be busy, in, Lovendale and stuff, anyhow. Pyrus.
No, we're heading to the castle over here.
Yeah, but, like, I assumed you meant after, unless you were gonna go look for him now.
Well,
Yeah,
we're going to go look for him now.
Oh,
We already played some games, we ate some food, so yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'll keep an eye open for him if I see him, but I have the feeling he's still in hiding.
Oh,
You mean
no.
Levi? We're talking about Levi, not Nero.
Oh. I thought you were talking about Nero. You said that
No,
you were
we
gonna
changed
go
the
look for him.
subject. We changed the subject.
Oh. Right. He looks over to Aeon. Right. Urgh.
Are you gonna...
Anyways, yes, I was thinking about heading up there myself.
Alright, shall we all head there then? To the castle and not laughter, Nero?
Right. Yeah. He looks over to Zelena. You're probably gonna have to leave those bones here. Or find a trash can for them.
I chew on the bone a little bit.
Get that out of your mouth.
There was some honey on it.
You've had enough.
Get the
You
honey.
ate a whole chicken.
Honey chicken.
Abby just starts heading on their way.
I tried taking the bones out of her mouth, but I don't want to get her a taste of blood. You know, then we're all
I
screwed
don't think
after
that'd be a good idea.
that. No, it'd be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Brr.
Come on, Aether.
Sure, why not? You go ahead. Zelena, you see Aeon stab a lance into the ground, rest his shield on it, as he kind of cracks his knuckles and walks over to you.
Why do I imagine you're gonna hiss like a cat?
Would you
Wait, what's
like
going
to...
on?
He's going to take the bones out of your mouth and away from you. Would you like to make a strength check to try to keep them?
Oh yes, one moment.
Alright.
Wait. Full strength.
Yes, like.
First off, who are you casting it on, Zelena or Aeon?
Aeon.
Of course. Now, since the love doesn't go both ways, Saban is not getting this boost. This is only Aeon, although I'm
That's
sure
fine.
you don't care.
It's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna roll it up.
Selena doesn't want to let go of her bone. Oh
I
my
rolled
goodness.
a 12, that is 23. Go ahead and try to beat 23.
Okay, a 4.
A 4. Aeon, with his metal gauntlet covered in this purple wax, he reaches in and pulls the bone out of your mouth, and then scoops up all the bones off the table. As you reach over, he kind of puts his foot against you and kind of pushes you back gently. You're too short to reach around his leg, and he pretty much easily stops you before he kind of just bags it up with the tablecloth and throws it into a nearby trash can.
Rip tablecloth.
Oh man.
When Aeon actually does move the tablecloth, it does disturb the spirits nearby, and they kind of fade away in the wind. Their facial gestures doesn't seem to change, though. Saban, however, looks like he is ready to head off towards the castle now.
Abby is also ready to go.
Of course,
Same with
of
Tess.
course.
Still looking her hands, Selena.
Selena, would you
It's
stop
ready.
that?
No, it's honey.
It's gross.
I don't like sticky.
Well, use the napkin I gave you.
I had a napkin.
I handed you a napkin.
I'm sorry, I was in a different state when there's honey chicken.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'll take the napkin. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's much better now. Okay. What was happening again? Oh, right. Castle.
Are you sure you don't want to sit outside and sit down? Looks like you might need a minute after eating all that chicken. Looks like it was about as big as you.
I'm fine. Let the spooks begin.
Alright then. Give me just a moment. Just a minute, I gotta check a few things. Alright, perfect. Cool. Wonderful. So, you guys approach this castle and you see this skeleton dude kind of, he looks like he's actually about to pass out as he's just kind of leaning against these rocks. And as you guys get closer, he kind of perks up and kind of jumps up. Ah, there you are, there you are.
Sorry for making you wait.
Yeah, you're fine, I'm not used to staying up this late. I was just about to get you. But, you guys ready to go in, yeah?
Yes.
Alright. Well, there's a couple rules down here. If you have any weapons that are lethal, we would like you to leave them outside and take mere replicas instead.
Oh, I didn't bring mine. I thought this was just a fun event.
This is a broom,
Actually,
I say.
He had a special thing for you, Tess.
Oh?
The man reaches in a barrel and pulls out this, like, little green orb. It's about the size of a baseball, maybe smaller, as he hands it to you. This right here, if you cast any spells with it, will put anything to sleep. If it's a normal damaging spell, It's no longer hurtful.
Oh, this is
DM
neat.
the player, this will turn all your spells into sleep spells. You cast Melf's Acid Arrow, it's now Melf's Sleep Arrow. It does the same damage, except it doesn't kill.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, nice.
I put it in my pocket.
Zelena, since you are using a broom for this, you can still use Shillelagh and use all your stats for it, but it is a broom, it does not kill.
Okay.
I
Abby
thought it was
just
just your staff.
holds
I
up
thought
their
it was her staff. That
Yes,
was
it is, but don't let him tell. She doesn't want to go anywhere without a weapon.
Tess just has a normal broom.
Alright, and
Abby.
then for you, Abby.
Abby just shows her staff. It's okay?
Nah. Better be safe than sorry. Yeah, I hope you understand. We'll give it back, I promise.
That's fine, that's fine. I don't mind.
He takes it from you and instead reaches in the barrel and he pulls out this foam stick about the same length. And he hands it to you. You grab it and it feels very spongy.
Abby just kind of shakes it a bit.
It's very flimsy. It's like a pool noodle.
Always love poodles.
Abby is highly amused by this for a few seconds before stopping and just kind of putting it to their side.
He smirks. It's his
Abby
idea.
acts like they did nothing.
Oh, and for you, big man. He reaches in the barrel. It looks like he's about to, fall in at this point as he's digging in real deep. As he pulls out the hilt of a sword, and then the rest of it's a pillow. Like a really long body pillow with no picture on it.
Tess Louise laughs.
Abby's laughing as well.
Saban kind of looks at it and he just... You gotta be kidding me. Right? You're joking, right? And he looks at you. Or he looks at him. It's the boss's orders.
Oh, come on, Saban. It's just for fun.
He kind of just shakes his head. Alright. I'm keeping my sword, though. Well, as long as you don't use it, it's fine by me. He hands him the pillow and he takes it.
Oh, can Aether have something?
Oh, look at the little guy. Sure he can. He reaches in his pocket and pulls out a piece of candy. It looks like a little mint. There you go, little lad. And he drops it in Aether's hands. Aether kind of looks at it. Happy Halloween, sport! And he rubs his head.
At least he's included.
Won't he notice something's missing, though? Or does he kind of know that this isn't just a kid?
Well, feeling his head, it's kind of hard. We'll give him an intelligence check. That's a 17. He's rubbing his head and it feels kind of lumpy. He's like, something's off about him. He's the hiccup of the litter, isn't he? He lifts up the little, cloth. Oh! That might be a problem.
He's fine. He hardly does anything.
He enjoys the gift no matter what. He's just probably a little confused.
Alrighty, well, as long as he don't hurt nobody. Elementals are kind of harsh sometimes.
Oh, trust me, we never had him fight. He does not know how to.
Oh! Alrighty then. Oh, whoa, wait. What about this metal man here?
Aeon, do you mind leaving your weapons here? I still don't understand what he says.
Is there anything we can just throw over his lance? He doesn't want to part with it. Sure! You see the man reaches in the barrel and he pulls out a cork and he presses it on the tip of the lance. And don't lose it! That cost me a pretty penny. Anne almost looks insulted when he stares at this. Zaven slaps his shoulder. Just for tonight. Brrr. Anne puts his lance in his holster in like his hip. And he just kind of stays with his hands. The man looks at him. I might get in trouble with that one still. I know. He reaches in and pulls out a pair of boxing gloves. This'll do it. This'll do it right.
Can you just... Abby speaks up. Can you just give him a break? These two are related to the... Well, Zaven is related to the boss.
Oh, you're that guy. Alrighty then. Actually, there's a special path for you. Shortcut takes us right to him. Looked like he had something important to say. Actually, I kind of want to go through the full course. I really want to see what he had planned for these guys. If you insist. Well, with no further ado, he holds the door open for you guys. Step right on in.
Of course, we head on in.
You guys walk into this dark castle, and the skeleton man follows behind you.
The dark doesn't really bother us considering dark vision.
Yeah, you guys can see in the dark for the most part, but it's
Not
definitely
David.
it's definitely a change in the light. I want to take a minute. I'm going to give thanks to the viewers real quick.
This is fun.
I'd like to give thanks to Cannoli for being in the chat.
Do we have time to get some water and whatnot?
Yeah, you gotta take care of yourselves while I do this.
Okay.
I'd like to give thanks to Cannoli for stopping by and moderating and sticking around. I'd like to give thanks to another TTV viewer, Lily Red, and Sophie Call. I'd also like to thank Synth, Crazy, and Sarah for stopping by and playing some fucking nerd shit with me.
Mm-hmm. Also, Jack, happy Halloween. It's past
happy
midnight
Halloween.
our time. My TV's gonna turn off.
As far as Ohio cares, it is Halloween right now. East Pacific time.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm hydrated.
I'm out of water, so I cannot hydrate.
Shame. So where's everyone else?
Momo's on her way.
Okay, cool. I'm having a great time.
You know what? Me too. I was a little bit worried at first.
I want to make fun of Saban some more. I don't know how, but I'll find a way.
God. I'm excited.
I'm excited to see fucking the costumes once this is said and done.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Pumpkin spice.
God.
You didn't miss much, I promise.
Huh?
Yeah, I thought you heard me laughing.
Well, I did, but I figured it was just like funny.
Oh yeah, I'm laughing at the fact that he called you pumpkin spice.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was good. It was good.
I wonder how Bonehead's fancying.
Well, he's with you guys right now. You could just ask him.
Alright.
We ready to
First
start
off,
up again?
yeah, I was about to ask, are we all good and all good to go?
I'm ready.
I had to turn my
Yes.
fan on. Does it bother you guys?
Don't hear
No.
I can hear it a little bit, but it's no big deal.
Here, I could scoot it further away.
As long as you are still comfortable.
Yeah, my PS4 heats my room up a lot sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so.
Oh, hey, Cannoli was finally able to leave.
Yeah,
Yep.
I saw that. Alright. You guys walk into this castle. It's a little bit dark. Even though you have dark vision, it still takes a minute for your eyes to adjust from the outside with lots of torchlight to the indoors that has no immediate lighting. Doors slam shut, your eyes adjust, and then the torches ignite, sconce by sconce, as it starts to lead the way.
Ooh, fancy.
Impressive.
You guys walk
Yeah.
along the path, and you can hear the bone man behind you walking. You can hear his bones start kind of clapping across the hard floor. It almost sounds like xylophones.
I
Man,
turn
is
and
he
look at
actually-
him because
Turn to
I was like,
look at
what?
him.
Considering if it sounds like actual bones now.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
All right. You turn around, you see the skeleton on strings. Yeah!
Yo, it's the Pyrus. I'm a huge fan. I mean,
Oh my gosh, that's
You
clever.
have been bound. You see the skeleton drops on the ground. It was a loose mannequin. As you can see, the string starts to lose its tension, and the little the cross that was holding him up falls down, and you can hear the guy from above. Oh damn! Did I drop that?
You need any
oh,
help? I could use my broom to lift it up for you.
Yeah. Pass that back up.
I
Do I need
help.
to
I
roll for
help.
that?
I help Tess.
All right. If you're using your broom, yeah, this will be a dexterity check, unless you prefer to
Actually,
use a spell.
I'll just do this.
you have magic hand, don't you?
Mage hand. It landed on a nat 20 though, so.
Oh, it did? Alright. Yeah, you scoop it up with your broom and you kind of toss it up. The dude's kind of hanging off the edge as he goes to reach down and catch it. We'll go ahead and see. That is a nat 1. Oh, no.
Oh, can I make a reflex to catch him? If he falls?
He is hanging off the ledge and you can see the railing breaks underneath him as he falls down. Go ahead and make a reflex and then a strength check.
Okay, that's a 16 plus 2, so that's 18, and then strength, that is a 13 plus 3, so 18. No, I mean 16.
Alrighty, both pass. You see,
Cool.
ah! You catch him, and you're strong enough so that he doesn't drop you to your knees or whatever.
You okay?
Ah, damn! We need to do a better job at fixing this place. What a lousy idea, throwing these mannequins around.
You probably should have used something lighter.
No, it was lighter. I just got me butterfingers.
No, it's okay. I set him back on his feet.
He takes the skeleton, quickly climbs up the ladder next to the door, and starts hanging over again. Good luck getting out of here alive! And he starts shaking the skeleton. His feet tap against the ground, sounding more like xylophones.
Oh man, this is gonna be a funny night.
He's absolutely pretending that he didn't just fall off.
Abby's
Yeah,
still chuckling from this, and let's move on.
Alright. You guys turn around and start following the path once more. Following the path of the fire. And you see 6 more skeletons drop down on mannequin strings. They do not appear to want to let you pass, as they obscure your way. I have a riddle, and if you resolve my riddles 3, you may pass by thee. Are you ready for my riddles?
Yes,
Sure.
Mr. Bones.
What is a skeleton's favorite instrument?
The trombone.
Yes! What is a skeleton's favorite steak?
Spare ribs.
Wrong! A T-bone!
Yeah, you
And
said steak,
now
not.
for your
Ah, well.
untimely demise! Roll initiative.
Oh man, I was hoping we would have gotten these.
Well, you
I
know
got
what, maybe.
19. No, wait, no, that's a 16. Never mind.
Crazy,
Alright.
why didn't you let us take turns answering the riddles?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
well.
wanted to answer them too.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Maybe there will be more.
Probably
Who
not.
knows?
No, we're gonna die. Thank you. Anyway, 11 for me.
Alright, let me open this up
22.
real quick. Mr.
How'd you get
Bones,
22
nat
for your
20.
initiative?
Because I rolled a 17 plus my 5 initiative.
Where did you get that?
You add your dex in your... And if you have any misc modifiers, I have improved initiative.
Alright,
I'm
so
confused, but
one more
whatever.
time, let's go through it all. Who's going first?
I
have a
guess
$22.
I guess them. Because I had
Alright,
16.
Abs, 22. And then, Zelena or...
I had 16. Zelena had 11.
Alright, Tess, 11.
Hey, Bean, where have you been?
16.
Yeah.
And then
Wait a minute.
Zelena had... What did you have? 11?
Mm-hmm.
And then the group of skeletons had 5. We'll do that. Sure.
No, Bean, you can't have me coffee. Chocolate. Chocolate's bad for you.
Alright, so at the top of the initiatives is Mr. Bones. You see, he rattles in front of you, Abby, as he speaks up. The answer was a T-bone! He rattles his arms before he claps them in your face. So, this will be... Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
This will deal 6 points of spook damage.
Ow, Bean! What the heck?
Oh
Get your
shoot.
claws out of my leg! Oh.
Spook damage.
Now,
You say
since
spook
everything...
damage, and then my cat dug her, who's a boy, dug her claws into my leg.
Now, since we're going by non-lethal damage, we only have to hit half of your health, not the full health bar. Same thing with these guys. This is called fatigue damage.
This is confusing.
It's It's easy. Just remember half of your health. Just half of your maximum health is as far as you can go.
Oh, okay. Alright.
That's all you need to know. All damage is dealt the same way, it's just since this is sleepy damage, not actual pain damage.
Yeah, I get it.
I've never
Wait.
incorporated this before because, like, I didn't really want it to be a big deal or a problem. I feel like this is a good time to teach it, though.
I like it.
Sleepy damage. Oh my goodness, are we gonna fall asleep?
Yeah, they're basically gonna scare you until you pass out in fear. Like, you guys are gonna faint instead of die.
Ah, okay.
It sounds more like falling asleep, though, because this is funny to them.
Of course. You see he shakes his arms at you as he claps and stuff, and you can feel this kind of mist in the air.
You had to go twice, didn't you,
Interesting.
Abby?
Spook damage. It is now Abby's turn.
I'm gonna whack him with the foam staff.
Alright, now quarterstaffs deal d6 damage. Go ahead and roll it
Okay. Roll up the damage, you say?
up. Or roll your attack.
Yeah, I thought so. That's melee, right?
Yes.
Of course. Melee plus my strength, right?
Yeah.
God damn it. Come
Well,
back here, you dice.
Actually, because of how flimsy this is, you're gonna have to roll for dexterity.
Okay.
Normally
give me
it'd
a
be
second.
strength, but this thing's fucky.
Oh, fuck, I lost all my dice.
I'm glad we're doing this. This has been so silly. I love it.
Spook.
The spooky month.
Yes.
Uh, 18.
18, that does hit. You go ahead and you kind of poke him in the eye with it, and it makes a kind of like a spring noise. It goes doink. And you go yeah.
And that's a d6, right?
Yes.
Oh man. This is so cute. I love this so much.
A d6 plus what? If anything.
Dexterity.
Okay. So my normal magic stone got it.
Yes.
Except not magic stone.
It's really more like marshmallow.
5.
5. All right. It is now Tess's turn.
I cast shield.
Cast shield. Go right ahead. Do you have to
let's
roll
see.
for that? Yeah, you gotta roll your spell slot chance.
Well, I'll do it in a second. I need to. I'm lazy with math, so I'm looking for my calculator app. Let's see.
Of course.
18 plus 7. 25. Cool.
Alrighty.
Damn, where did that dice
And now it's plus 5 reflex. Okay. I'm good now.
Alright.
Let's see.
You all good?
Yep, and I have to mark it down. That's a level 1. Alright, I'm good.
Of course. So. It is now Zelena's turn.
Spooking.
Oh shit, I forgot to roll for Saban and Aeon.
Oh no!
Alright, they're gonna go after you, both of them.
Okay.
Damn it.
Zelena?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Can I tickle the bones?
Yeah.
I like to do that with my staff, like the fluffy end of it. I would like to tickle the
Of
bones.
course. Roll your attack.
You do remember those are
Whack.
mannequins, right?
No, it'll work. I'll allow it.
I'm gonna tickle the bones. Tickle the
You
bones.
gotta go for his ribs.
Yes.
Go ahead, roll. Wait, is that a cold shot?
What?
Alright, if you're targeting a specific spot, that's a called shot. It will lower your chance to hit, but it will increase the potency of your success. Say, if
Okay.
you wanted to hit him in the chest, you could. That would be a -2, I believe, unless it's a -4. Whereas arms and legs would be like a -4 or 6, I believe. And then if you were to doink him in the head on purpose, that would be an 8, a -8.
I
But
am.
that would be
I.
like, if you were going for the head, that would be like a crit.
I wasn't going for the head. I was going for the ribs, and I got an 18 just from rolling it up. So
Alright.
Nice.
I'm assuming it's a -2, so that would be a 16, even though that is still a pass. Are you getting Mr. Bones or one of the other skeletons behind him? Because there's 6, including him.
I'm getting another skeleton behind him.
Of course. You walk up and you use your broom to tickle his ribs, and
Tickle.
he grabs at his ribs and starts laughing. Stop it! As he falls onto his butt, and you keep tickling him more. Go ahead and roll up your damage.
Okay, D6. Okay. The spooker gets spooked. Oh, that's a 6. So that's a. Yay.
Now, remember, this would be dexterity.
Oh yeah, dexterity. Okay, it would be a 7.
Really... Alrighty,
That's
nice.
even better.
Ugh, nice. Okay. Let me... Cool. Alright.
Tickle.
Now it is Saban's turn. And he walks up to one of the skeletons here, and he slaps it with this pillow. You see the skeleton kind of spin around on the strings and gets tangled up before spinning back around and getting real dizzy. He is going to make a fortitude check. This is a 10. You see the skeleton. I'm not feeling good. And then you see a tube of glitter get poured off from the rafters. Like, way above him.
Please tell me it lands on Saban.
No, he stepped away from it.
It'd be funny if it at least got on his shoes.
He steps away and he looks up and he's like, what the fuck, man? Sorry, boss said that's the rule. I don't know why he planned for that.
Tess was about ready to fall over from laughing, Zor.
Alright. It is the skeleton's turn.
No,
give me a
Aeon.
second.
You forgot Aeon.
No, Aeon's after the skeletons. He's
Oh,
last,
okay. Never mind.
unfortunately. Alright, hold on a second. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry.
Beanie. Look at your fangs poking out. So cute.
Alright, give me a second.
Mhm.
I should have looked this up earlier.
It's okay. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wanted Saban to be covered in glitter. Would have been funny.
His reaction was still funny too, though.
Alright. So, real quick, Tess, one of the skeletons runs up to you and he grabs you by the shoulders. He gets real close and he asks, "Ah, tall one, let me figure out you. I have a riddle. Will you answer it so?" I
Sure.
forgot, he's holding onto your shield.
Oh, yeah, but sure. I like riddles.
Alrighty. Why did the skeleton go to the party alone?
Because he had nobody to go with.
And he drops limp dead.
Ted Saul did finger guns while she answered that.
You eventually see the cross fall down later, and you hear someone run away on the rafters. Alright. Now for the next skeleton. Zelena, this one runs up to you. The skeleton grabs you by the collar of your clothes and lifts you up to his level. Your feet off the ground as he looks at you. "I have a riddle! Answer it and you will be free!"
Okay, that's fine by me.
Why did the skeleton fail to go down all the way on the slide?
I'm glad that you know this. Why the skeleton have a good.
If you have trouble with the riddle, I'm willing to let you have a wisdom check, and I will give you a hint.
No, wait.
He didn't have a backbone to do it.
Wrong! And now I'll set your skeleton free!
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's not terrifying at all.
He begins to shake you. I want you to make a fortitude check.
What was the slide one, just out of curiosity?
It was because he didn't have any guts.
Oh.
He didn't have
Okay.
the guts!
An unnatural 20. I got an unnatural 20.
You're able to resist the shake very well. You've been through worse, and you shove him off. He wiggles at you, tauntingly.
It's a funny little dance for someone in tickling distance.
Alright, so, another skeleton. Another skeleton walks up and around to behind Abby as he puts a hand on their shoulder and whispers, "Why couldn't you annoy the skeleton?"
I couldn't really hear that one.
Why couldn't you annoy the skeleton?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I could have sworn I've heard this one.
I just imagine that Jack just spent a whole
Jack,
time.
how many puns did you look up?
Alright, the first two I've heard of before, or I came up with myself. Everything after that, I have looked up on here, on this site called riddlesandanswers.com/tag skeleton riddles.
That's funny.
The actual site is called Riddles and Answers. Don't look up the answer, by the way.
No, we're not.
I don't like. I don't
No,
like to
that's
cheat,
not
so
fun.
I don't
Alright,
like
good.
cheating.
Good.
So you
I'm-
I can make a
Except for
wisdom
video
check.
games.
I actually
or,
also have a statistic for this one. Only 53% who've heard this question got it right.
Huh. So you said we could do a roll for hints?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to do that. Wisdom, you said, right?
Yes. Once again, the question was, why can you not annoy a skeleton?
I swear I've heard this one before.
When you hear it, you're going to be like, oh.
I think I have an idea, but
That's
I'm
an
going to be
8.
silent.
That's an 8.
You don't know.
Then the best I can give you is it's a figure of speech. It's an old one. Probably not before your time. I'm sure you've heard it before.
I don't know.
Go ahead,
Evan
tell
just
him.
goes, shit.
You can't get under the skin! And he shoves you into Mr. Bones as Mr. Bones, he goes to clothesline you, but you just feel him hit your chest, but it doesn't really do much.
Let's get spooked on.
How many points would that be?
Yeah, that will do a spook damage, that's right. That is, 5 points of spook.
Also,
wait, didn't Zelena get some too?
Yeah.
Nah, Zelena passed her fortitude save.
Yeah, okay, cool.
She got shooketh, but she didn't get there.
Shake the tiefling. Alright, there is 2 more for that. One will go up to Aeon. Alright.
No, this isn't fair.
No, it's not. You there, Metal Man!
Aether's... Oh, sorry, I'll wait.
You there, Metal Man! Why didn't the skeleton want to go to the Friday the 13th dance?
That's very specific.
It'd be funny if he just went "Ver" and then he accepted it.
Hold on. We'll roll for luck.
Yeah. I imagine Aether's just to the side watching all this.
Yeah, Aether, you can see Aether off in the corner just kind of like bobbing his little head, just kind of kicking his feet, watching this all happen.
Adorable.
Aeon just kind of like scratches his chin, and then you see him go, "Brr, brr, brr." Wrong! Because he had nobody to go with!
You already did that one.
Yeah, I did. Wait, he just kind of... You see the skeleton look up at the rafters. And then he drops.
He just gave up. Poor little scout.
You see Aeon kind of takes his lance and kind of pokes at him. Alright, there's one more skeleton, and then I'll move on to Aeon's turn. I haven't got Saban yet. Okay, hold on.
You make him do a riddle.
Here, I'll find a riddle that I haven't opened the answer to yet.
We trust you not to cheat.
Of course. Okay. 8 glasses of milk riddle. You see the skeleton run up to Saban as Saban levels his pillow sword at him. And the skeleton jumps on top of the pillow, squatting on the blade as he looks him in the eye. Why did the skeleton drink 8 glasses of milk every day? Supposedly 58 people got this one right. Huh. I really don't know. Here, I'll look at the answer, and then I'll roll a wisdom check to see if he could figure that one out.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because milk is good for the bones?
Thought so.
I don't get it.
Calcium.
That's boring.
Calcium.
Yeah, that one
figured
sucked. That one sucked.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
That one seemed too obvious. Like, you wouldn't think that one would be...
No, I don't even get the joke. That's just like a fact, and that's it.
Yeah.
That one's bad. I want a rebate. Can I get a rebate? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to
All
find
right.
your joke.
All right, cool. All right, skeleton doesn't say that. He hops on Saban's sword, looks him in the eye, and goes, "How do you get a skeleton to laugh out loud?" He sits there and he thinks for a moment. He kind of scratches his chin.
Oh.
I think I know this one.
I
Me
think
too.
I do too, but you know what? I'll roll a wisdom check anyway, see if he would know. That's a 14. I'll give it my guess. You tickle his funny bone. Yeah, that was the answer. That was the answer. And the skeleton laughs as he reels back on his sword. You have me beat! he falls down backwards onto the sword and kind of rolls off like ragdoll.
Aww.
How many skeletons are left now?
There's 2 skeletons and Mr. Bones himself.
Okay.
Alright, and now it is Aeon's turn. As he looks over to there's okay, so there's one skeleton that is behind Abby. Mr. Bones is in front of Abby. And then there was one that was holding on to Zelena. That's what's left.
Am I still being held on to?
No, you shoved him off. You're fine.
Okay.
So Aeon runs over to Abby, seeing that they are getting surrounded. And he, since he was told no weapons are allowed, he punches him with the shield instead, because that is much
Nice.
better. We'll go ahead and roll for the attack here. That is...
Don't forget the whatever plus.
Oh, he's got fucking bull strength. Okay, that changes
Oh,
everything.
yeah!
Okay, that's a 14 then. He rolled an 8. He runs up and he fucking punches this dude in the head. Well, wait, hold on. That doesn't add up right. Whatever, it still hits. It still hits. He has more than that. More than fucking 14, but whatever. He runs up and punches a skeleton in the head, and it actually cracks and knocks it off the string. You see it kind of spin in the air as it kind of lands face first, heels roll up over it, and it flops onto its back. And the guy kind of the guy kind of looks down over and he's like, "Oh, what the hell is that for?"
Oh, scary boy.
Brr. 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 Aeon's now looking for a set of stairs. Zayba kind of grabs his shoulder. Hey, remember, fun. This is for fun. This is for fun. Brr. Brr.
I don't think he's having very much fun.
I swear to God, I can't take you anywhere.
Would you rather just sit with Aether?
No,
What's
he's
that?
gonna stay by my side. Prideful little asshole. Alright, it is now Mr. Bones' turn.
Meow.
I will make you pay for what you've done to my soldiers through an ironic riddle. He looks over to Abby once more. How does a skeleton call his friends?
I know this one.
I do not know this one.
Would you like a wisdom check?
Wait, he uses his skeleton? I don't know.
Close enough. Telebone.
Yeah, it was Telebone.
Telephone.
Yeah! Foiled again! Alright,
Aw.
so this will deal spook damage to Mr. Bones. That is 5 points of spook.
Why are you yelling at me?
And now it is your turn. It's your turn, Abby.
Okay, so I have someone in front of me. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Mr. Bones.
Mr.
Still,
Bones is in front of you. There's Aeon behind you now. And then Zelena has the shaking skeleton.
I wish I could come up with a riddle myself.
That'd be funny.
Tell you what, I'll let you look up one. You can read it to me, and I'll try to figure it out.
Ooh, I'm gonna try to come up with one.
All right. How about this? Abby, I want you to roll an intelligence check. If you get 10 or higher, I will grant you 30 seconds to look up a riddle.
Okay, let me at least get my Google up.
Yeah. We'll start. Open your Google, type in your search, and then as soon as you find a good website, you got 30 seconds to scroll through that website to pick out what you want.
So I can pick a website now, or
You can pick a website now, but you can't scroll through it until the timer starts.
I want to do this too, but with which buttons?
All right.
All right. I'm ready to roll now.
All right. Who are you asking this to?
I think Mr. Bones.
Of course. Go ahead.
All right.
You see,
That
he's kind of
is an
hunched
18.
over. Yep, you can ask
plus
this.
2. That's a dirty... not a dirty... Sorry.
Unnatural.
That is an unnatural 20.
A funky 20, but of course. You see
Funky
Mr.
work.
Bones is kind of like hunched over, ready to yuck you up, as one would say. His arms are buckled and his legs are bent. As his back is hunched, he is ready for spook.
I got a riddle for you.
It's on me. My bones are ready.
Okay, I think I found one that I like. I'm
Alrighty.
not sure the answer for it, though. I'll just show it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I showed the answer for all the ones I've read.
Mm-hmm.
At least the
All right,
ones
I'm
for
ready.
you guys. Go ahead.
Stop
You
yelling
ready?
at me.
What do ghosts like to do on a Saturday night?
Wisdom check. I just need to know if this is a skeleton pun or if it's a different type of Halloween-based pun. That is a 9. Okay. That's literally all I need to know. Is it a skeleton pun or a Halloween pun?
It's a ghost pun.
Okay, a ghost pun. Lay the question on me one more time.
What do ghosts like to do on a Saturday night?
You see the skeleton hunch over as he rubs at his chin.
If I know where it's going, I'm gonna start laughing hysterically. Calm down, Papyrus.
I give up! And he drops his arms limp as his legs buckle. What is it? His head is cocked.
Boogie.
This will deal double spook damage. That is 8 points of spook on Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones is spooky.
Alright. There's 2 skeletons left. There was one on Zelena. One on Zelena, there was Mr. Bones, and then there was one more skeleton.
Oh, whenever it's my turn, I want to do something.
Yeah, it's Tess's turn. Where was the extra skeleton? Do we remember? Because I forget.
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me rerun through everything. So there was
broke one.
Yeah, Aeon broke one straight up. That was the one behind.
One threw up.
One threw up on Saban. I think that one's still alive.
Ah, so it's that one then.
Alright, yeah, go to that one. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to roll an intelligence because I'm going to do a riddle too.
Of course, go ahead and roll one up.
That is a nat 20.
Alright, you take as long as you need to find your riddle.
Let's see here.
Just try not to take too long. This is more of a
like
request than a
This one's a good one.
demand.
This one's a good one. This one's a good one.
Alright, good deal.
I got a riddle for you. I pointed at the other skeleton. The one that Saban made throw up.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you like, whoo!
What do you call a witch who lives at the beach?
Yeah, a sandwich!
Yeah, you got it.
You're going to take spook damage.
Fair enough. How much?
3 points of spook.
That's fair.
Of course. Alright, it is now, Zelena's turn. Shaky Skeleton wants to shake you once more. His fingers are... He has his elbows almost much like a prying mantis would as his fingers wiggle at you in this pinching formation.
All right.
I
point at him with my free hand. I have a riddle for you, skeleton.
Oh, they're coming out of the woodwork!
All right, Mr. Skeleton.
Roll your intelligence.
You mean wisdom?
Yeah,
no,
sorry.
No. Oh.
Okay.
Well, I've been rolling intelligence.
Doesn't matter.
19.
19,
Ooh.
30 seconds.
All right.
Let me see.
What kind of fun are you doing?
Skeleton pun. Just to savor the moment.
This is his territory.
All right, Mr. Skeleton, I have a pun for you. Skeleton. No. All right. What do you call?
Hurt yourself.
All right, Mr. Skeleton. What do you call a tiny lie told by a skeleton?
What did you say?
What was it?
What do you call a tiny lie told by a skeleton?
Huh.
Wisdom check for a hint. That is a nat 20.
Does that mean I give you the answer? I'm okay with that.
No, a hint.
A hint.
Give me a good hint. A really good hint.
Yeah, let me Google what the answer is supposed to be.
You didn't know?
No, listen, it's a pun. I mean, I was able to understand it. Okay, huge hint, it's the shin bone. Yeah, shin bone plays a part of it.
Okay. So,
I don't know this one.
What was the question again?
The question again was, what do you call a tiny lie from a skeleton?
A lie or a like?
A lie.
Okay.
Lying.
What do you call a skeleton that tells a tiny lie?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, what kind of lie? Or what do you call a lie that a skeleton tells? I've lost the page, I'm sorry.
A fibber?
Very close. It was a very little fibula.
Yeah! He falls into a pile of bones.
Yeah, fibula is the shin bone, or tibula is the shin bone.
My brain hurts on that one.
I was thinking of actually just saying full-on femur. Even with that hint, I couldn't get it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You did your part. That was a good hint.
I just said shin bone.
Saban taps Zayon as they step aside with Aether. I'm gonna let you guys finish this one out.
Wait, where are you going?
Run, coward! Mr. Bones says.
Hey, be nice.
He leans against the pillow's sword as he just kind of lets you guys do your thing.
That's handy.
Strong enough to hold him up. So now it is the skeleton's turn, and it has... And Tess, you got its attention, so he shakes his way towards you.
Casually approach child.
I know exactly which meme you're talking about.
God.
Bring it on me.
Alright, what's the answer to this first off? Oh, that's good. That's so good. Okay. Tess, this skeleton fucking, you know the fucking, those Dark Soul memes where they hunch down, start shaking their arms left and right as they kind of
No.
just, like, skip to you? It's like a...
No.
Oh, sorry.
I think you just kind of hold your arms out to the side.
And yeah, you just wiggle them back and forth while you just kind of... You basically hold your elbows up so they're flat with your shoulders while you hang your
You know that
forearms.
guy in the floral shirt and a bunch of people just gather up behind him and with that music?
No.
I forget what it was.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's just get to the riddle.
Alrighty. He walks up to you like that, and he asks you, "Why is a skeleton so mean?"
Because he doesn't have a kind bone in his body.
What? How?
You know, I kind of like that, so highs or lows? Odds or evens?
High even.
High even?
Yeah.
25%. Well, that's higher than low. That's a 12. There you go.
Cool.
Well,
What was the answer, though?
the answer was he didn't have a heart, but yours was good as well.
Cool.
I've been bested by the best. He throws his arms up as he collapses.
Just amused.
All that's left now is Mr. Bones, and then the three of you. It is now Mr. Bones' turn.
It suddenly got very quiet.
I'm thinking.
Bean has her belly
sorry.
exposed. I must touch it.
You see, Mr. Bones starts backing up nervously. The riddles, they're not working.
And then they didn't expect the riddle
Spare
to be thrown
these
back at them.
old bones, will you?
Okay.
Can I hug Mr.
All right.
Skillybones?
Of course
I
you
want to hug
can.
I want to hug Mr. Skillybones.
Just
Go
don't
ahead.
yank the strings down.
I'm not
Go ahead
going to.
and make a strength check.
Okay.
A hug check.
Oh no. I got a 4 altogether.
All
Well,
right,
that's a
you
good
run
thing,
up.
so you don't yank it down.
You run up and you wrap your arms around his neck and you hug him tight with one of those hugs that's like over his shoulders. But you accidentally pop his head off and he collapses.
I'm so sorry.
He does not respond. Mr. Bones has been defeated.
I hold on to his head. I'm so sorry. I give it a little smooch.
His jaw kind of hangs in your palms.
Zelena, you don't know where that's been. Don't kiss it.
I look directly at Tess, and I give it a very quick kiss on the forehead, like looking at her.
Fair enough.
You and your bones. Put that down. Let's get going.
Should we keep going then?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're not done yet. We got a few more stops to make. Well, 2 more to be exact.
Zelena continues walking, but she doesn't put the skeleton or the skull down.
Put that down. They need it for the other people.
No, it's my friend now.
Please, not real.
You're my
Alright.
friend.
Alright,
Zelena,
so...
please put it down.
Alright, I gotta stop you guys for just a second. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I would like to
I'm
give
sorry,
thanks
Wanda.
to another TTV viewer, Ice Wizards, Lily Redwolf, and Sophie Call. Thank you guys for stopping by, as well as Cannoli, as well as the 3 of you, Synth, Sarah, and Crazy. Thank you guys for stopping by on this lowly, lovely Halloween night. I'd probably be spending it alone without you guys.
Aw.
I appreciate you.
Of course.
Thank
All right.
Tomorrow we
We
might have
appreciate
a
you
party on TBC Hose.
Maybe.
We'll think about it.
Alrighty. So, you guys said you had things you want to talk about.
Maybe there's more. Maybe you can. Maybe you can ask someone for a head. I don't know. For a skeleton head, but these guys need it.
Okay.
I pat Zelena gently.
I gently put the little skull down on the ground, but I give it one more quick smooch.
This is why you're not daughter material. I didn't
This
say
is
that.
why you're not getting adopted.
Yeah, you're not getting adopted. I will still mother you, but you are not a child. You are not the child to adopt.
God. The first chance we get, we're sending you back to the adoption center. Listen here, you little shit. You bother me again with your stupid little field trip. We're gonna take a little field trip to the adoption clinic so I can send you back where you belong.
Oh, to the garbage. Awesome.
Maybe.
Alright. So. You guys are pushing on ahead?
Yep, of course.
All the torches go out as you see a spotlight turn on ahead as there's a door ahead of you. And you guys go through it.
Oh, hold on.
Of course.
Just to make sure there's no traps, I cast open close on it.
What does that do exactly?
Opens and closes doors.
Yeah. So you...
And I don't have to do it. Mark it down. It was a 10.
Cool. You cast it on the door, and the door shuts.
But it wasn't open.
No, it was open.
Oh, never mind. Can I take that back then?
Oh, sure. I mean,
Alright,
I
then,
guess
yeah, I
it
don't
doesn't.
see that.
I guess it doesn't really matter because it didn't take the slot, but sure, yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted it. Thing.
Shall we go onwards?
I
I
think we
don't
should.
see why not. You can see Saban in the dark from all the ice. The ice that he emanates is a light blue glow as it kind of spirals around him. You see Aeon's like yellow glow from his eyes Same with Aether from underneath his blanket.
Or through
Three
the
of you
eye
get-
hole that was cut out.
Yeah, well, you would have been able to see it through the blanket anyhow. It's a thin sheet, but yeah, you can see it through the blanket as the three of them come out of the darkness and follow you guys towards the spotlight.
You having fun, Aether? Good boy.
You guys move on ahead. You go up the stairs, and you find yourselves exiting the side of a door and onto a stage.
Wonder what this one's gonna be.
These lights are shining down at you. And then you see one more spotlight that swings across the stands, and all the chairs inside are empty. You do hear a set of squeaky pulleys lower a broom with a beautiful young woman on it, with red hair, a witch hat, and a witch dress, and a very, very annoyed look on her face.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no. Hi, Roxy.
Yes.
Hi. Look, I don't want to be here as much as you do, so we'll get this done with, okay?
I'm sorry you're having to do this.
Look, it's fine. I didn't even want to do this. It wasn't my idea to be a witch. You see the broom start shaking. Hey! Hey! Be careful up there! You drop me, I'll break your fucking legs!
She's
I'm
not
sorry.
lying.
I'm sorry!
Which party? Zelena says as she has her arms
God,
outstretched
you're
like she
witches
wants a
too.
hug.
Can
Yeah.
you step in the light? I can't fucking see you up here.
Oh,
I
sure.
step into the light first.
Oh, God.
Walks over.
Hi. Hello.
This is Abby steps into the light. Hey, at least I'm not a witch.
Yeah.
Can I?
Actually, I
can
like
I-
your outfit a lot. Can we trade?
Can I try to poke Roxy with the broom, but with the soft part, like to
I
tickle
don't
her?
think this will fit you.
She's really high up. She's like 20 feet up.
Can I at least
comes out to the
attempt?
light too.
Sure.
Like, you know, obviously I can't
Yeah.
do it, but I'm trying to.
Yeah, you can attempt, but you can't reach her. Yep.
I was gonna do a co-outfit with Prickly Pear, but she decided to stay home.
Yeah, cats are natural homebodies.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
All right, look, I got these 3 riddles I got to read for you guys.
All right.
All right.
Zelena's still trying.
You keep doing that,
Abby.
I'll turn you into a fucking frog.
Ribbit.
Just keep your toy stuck.
All right, that's it. You see, she throws the scroll down aside. She reaches into a pouch instead. I wanted to do this more anyways. She pulls out a bottle with this green liquid, and she throws it at you. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes, I thought we established that my armor class is 12.
Yes, I forget though. I like you to tell me that again every time I ask. It's nice
Yes,
to hear.
sorry. Yeah, it's nice to hear how defenseless I am. I'm
It
pretty
is.
sure that's really nice.
Oh yeah. All right, give me a will saving throw.
You got it. Alright, that's at 16.
A
You can get her toy
16.
stuck under my dresser, trying to get it out.
That is not quite enough. Zelena, you feel yourself get shrunken down to size in this purple cloud of smoke. You guys see this purple explosion that splits apart in 3 ways. It almost looks like fireworks just went off underneath her. As you see this little green frog right where she was standing.
Holy shit, you weren't kidding.
Oh my goodness, she wasn't grinning. I mean,
Alright, you two better fucking listen, or else you'll end up like her, alright?
I plan to anyway.
Good.
Abby's just laughing.
I pick up Zelena.
You, Iceman, you're first. No, I'm good. I'm good. You want to get turned into a frog too? Alright.
That's you.
Alright. What exam does a young witch have to pass? A a spelling test. Yeah, you're good. You, Tess.
Hmm?
All right. Why did the witch stand up in front of the audience?
Oh, jeez.
Don't fuck up.
Can I make
mean
a wisdom
it.
thing for a hint?
Yeah, go for it.
17 plus 2. 19.
All right, 19. Witches. I didn't know witches were known for this. This is gonna be kind of a tricky one. It's a synonym for yelling. And
God.
last hint for you: animals do it sometimes.
Howling?
Wrong. She throws the bottle at you. Make a will
Uh-oh.
saving throw.
Can I jump and can I try to grab the bottle in my mouth?
19 plus 5.
19
Beans,
plus
stop yelling at
5.
me.
Can I jump and grab the bottle in my mouth?
No, you can't. You're a frog.
I know, but I have a tongue. Remember?
Yeah, you have a tongue. It's not strong enough to move a bottle. The glass shatters underneath you, Tess, as the cloud explodes. But you're used to spell effects. You can shake this off fairly well. You know yourself better than you do. So you're able to focus your mind and just resist its effects for the time being. The cloud clears up, and you feel fine.
What was the answer?
It was, she had to give a screech.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't think so. Whatever.
Well, I get it. It's like a speech, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not that funny.
Abby.
Yes, Roxy?
How far did the witch fly on Halloween?
Tess,
Shush.
you don't want her to get mad at you again.
I'm ruling for a hint.
Alright, go for it.
What was the question? I didn't hear.
How far did the witch fly on Halloween?
8, of course.
8? Huh. What do I say?
You have something to turn Zelena back, right?
Think of, I'll answer that in a second.
That's
Think of, when you have guests over, what are you? And imagine this witch as a drifter, so she doesn't stay in one place for very long. And remember, Halloween theme, so this is a pun.
Mm-hmm.
Make it sound like a pun. There you go. That's your shitty hint.
I'm really not good at answering these, am I, Roxy?
She holds a potion up high. Do you give up?
Throw it at me.
All right. She has a smile on her face. And she chucks it at you as hard as she can. That's a nat 20.
Oh.
You get hit in the face with this fucking potion. I'm not giving you a will saving throw because I crit. As you can feel yourself shrink down, your hands turn green with little balls at the end. They're very sticky and very wet. As you find yourself having difficulty staying upright as you fall down to your hands and knees, and then you shrink down to about the size of someone's palm. You are now a frog too. It's from ghost to ghost.
Oh, I like that one.
There's only one person who can cure you two now. and it's... She
Oh,
looks
no.
up. Do I have to say it? Say it. Boss is gonna string me up if you don't. Dr. Count Frankula has the cure.
Rusty, I'm so sorry about this.
It's whatever.
I also pick up Abby too now.
Maybe I could get a kiss. I'm sorry, I had to.
Do you do it?
What?
Do you say it out loud?
Do you kiss the frog?
I'm not kissing the
No.
frog.
Alright.
No, I'm like, only Levi can save me now.
Oh!
Frankula can save me now. It's like, oh, I guess I need a kiss.
Alright, she kind of just leans in her fake broom chair as she just kind of points out the door behind her. Go up those stairs, he'll deal with you.
Later, Rexy.
Yeah, see ya. Hey, do you think they still got food out there?
Oh, there's
We
tons of
should.
food.
Wait, no. Ribbit.
Oh, there's tons of food. You should be fine.
Cool. Once this is over, I'm going straight there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Later.
You guys head up. Is anyone scooping up? Or actually,
I already picked them up. I already picked them both
you
up.
did? All right. Yeah.
I picked them both up when they turned.
Zabe and Neon start following after.
Come on, Aether, you too.
Forgot he was there.
Yeah, that's why it reminded.
Yeah, everyone follows you along. You have both Zelena and Abby.
Abby.
You have them both in your hands. They both.
I'm gonna try and get on Tess's head.
I'm wearing a hat. It's not going to be easy.
Roll a climb check. Well, first roll dexterity to slip out of her hand.
Well, I'm just letting them sit on my hands, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll for a climb check then. Unless you would like to do a jump check. Since you're a frog, I'll let you have a +4.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Ow, don't bite me! Dean, what the heck? You're normally so sweet.
That is 17.
A 17. Yeah, you
I'm gonna
jump up
sit on
and
the
you
brim
catch...
of her hat.
You jump up and
there
you
it is.
catch the brim pretty well. You can use
Really,
your
Abby?
tongue. You can use your tongue to pull yourself up.
Really, Abby? Really?
Abby feels like the king of the world.
You're now finally the tallest one in the room. Zelena, is there anything frog that you would like to do?
Where am I currently? Am I just being held in the hands?
Yeah, you're on my hand, yeah.
Alright, hold up. There is one thing that just came to mind.
If you guys want to be carried up the stairs, I suggest you don't, because I'll just make you walk half up them.
The stairs are looking really big.
Abby's comfortable where they are.
Yeah, but if I keep getting pushed, I'll put you both down.
Okay, I sent a GIF in a D&D gift or D&D chat, and I'll explain after you see it.
All right, let me look at this real quick.
And you are not doing that.
Oh boy, I'm fucking excited to see this.
You do that, you both are hopping up the stairs. Yeah.
Abby's not doing shit. Abby's just chilling on the mat.
You both get punished if this happens. So.
Please don't punish me because
Okay, fine. Don't make Alina gets punished. Try it, Alina. See what happens. See what happens.
I was just thinking about it, but yeah, I just mainly wanted Jack to laugh, because I knew it would make him laugh. Oh, and The best part is he hasn't seen this movie yet, so.
It is a good movie. I do recommend it.
Alright, for everyone who's listening
It's
on
my
stream,
favorite one.
it's a scene from Tangled where Pastel the
I-
chameleon sticks his tongue into Flynn Rider's ear to wake him up.
I don't think we should have said that on stream.
No,
We
you're
don't want to get
fine.
sued.
You're fine.
Listen,
I
I'm
think
fine.
it's fine.
Okay, I
You
just
can
want to
say
hear Zach
this.
laugh.
You
Anyway.
can say the scene. We have it without audio. We can just do that. Oh my god.
Alright, Zelena will not do that, but she
please
does
do
want to
it.
try to.
Oh god.
I know, Jack really wants you to do that.
Yeah.
You know what? Does it have to be her specifically, or can I try to save it for someone else?
You have to do here. How about this? Highs or lows? Or how about this? You roll it for me.
Zelena might get
Roll it
tossed.
for me. Give me highs or lows. All right.
Jack,
I'm
if
not
I-
going to toss her. That might kill her.
I'm baking
Jack.
on highs, and if you roll highs, I want you to do it.
Okay.
If you get lows, then I lost, and you don't get this. That's only if you want to do this.
Yes, let's do that. I'll do
Alright.
lows.
You can roll percentiles or a d20. You can roll any dice that has an even number on it, but d20 or percentiles are usually the best bet.
All dice have an even number on it.
Yeah. Except for the d3.
There's a D3.
No,
Oh,
he's
yeah, it's-
fucking with you.
No, there is. I gave my little brother one. I almost stole it from him because it looked cool.
Alright, I rolled my D20 and I got a 6.
Alright, that's low.
That's a low.
Yep, alright. We'll move on then. You guys make it up the stairs without the tongue in the air, unfortunately. God, that would have been funny.
Yeah, that would have been a lot more work for Selena.
Saban's there, he would have scooped you up. You guys make it to the top of this castle.
Either that or I would have just shoved you in my pocket so you couldn't see.
You make it to the top of the castle. As you can see, a man laying in this wooden bed with these cords tied to him. And you can see this scrawny little person. Abby, Tess, you guys haven't actually got to talk to him in the story as far as you guys played. Although, you have heard
this is
about
in
him
the
get
future.
mentioned.
Since
You've
this is going to be kind of in the future, should we already know him?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. You would know
Oh,
him.
okay.
He is a brother, or he's a cousin. They are. This is Cody, the inventor, or Cody the Mad.
Huh.
His name
I
has
don't
been
really remember
mentioned.
him.
His name's been mentioned once or twice before. It was
Oh
very
wait,
brief.
is he the blacksmith or something?
No. That's
Ah,
someone else. This is a
Alright.
they them. This is one of the cousins of the camp.
Need them. Okay.
Yeah.
sorry.
They are a household name, and they are playing as the doctor in this. Who
Hi, Cody.
has... He looks over and waves as he flips the switch. It turns on a spotlight to shine down upon a very green Dr. Count Frankula in his brown robes, red cape, and purple hair.
That snorting sound I just did tested too.
God. As you see the lightning shoot down to him, he's gonna have to make a fucking fortitude check.
Oh my god! Look at my eye!
Yeah, no, that fucking hurt. Alright. So he is going to take how much does lightning do for damage? Do you guys know?
Mm-mm.
Uh,
Nope, don't know.
I'll look it up. It's a sorcerer's spell. It's lightning bolt. I believe it's 4d6 per level.
But since it's not actually a cast lightning,
Yeah.
you think you'd be okay?
This is like a level 1 lightning bolt, so I'm just gonna do 4d6 minimum.
Spooky damage.
No,
this
not
is
this case.
this is straight up lightning. This is not spooky damage.
Oh no.
You'll be
Oh
fine.
my god.
It's Levi, but like still, he really wanted to commit to this. Lightning bolt, 1d6 per level. Yeah, okay, so it's just one. But since it's a level 3 spell, it's supposed to be more. At that point, it would have been like 4d6, but in this case, it's just one.
That's fine.
That is 3 points of damage. Yeah. You see he kind of like starts to shake and contort from the lightning before he arches his back and slowly lifts himself up as he steps down and breaks from the wires. And you hear Cody speak,
Ow,
"He's
stop
alive! He's alive!"
You could have not have been with that lightning.
Shh. Cody actually
No.
shushes you.
I would like at this point for me to actually do the tongue in Momo's ear to be like, shush.
Go ahead.
I didn't.
Roll your melee attack, or no, this would be a ranged attack.
That's a nat 20.
Yes. Okay. Yes. You look up at Momo's ear as soon as she says that, and you right into her ear.
And you're dropped.
Well,
I
your
would like to.
It's okay. Your tongue's sticky. You're hanging from her ear.
I wanted that to happen.
That's
I'm
20
just gonna-
bitches.
I'm just gonna ignore this now because, like, I don't want to give her the satisfaction.
Of course. Zelena, you're still hanging from her eardrum by her tongue.
Eardrum? No, ew.
Okay, no, it probably wouldn't go all the way in there, but it's in your ear.
ASMR with Froggy Zelena.
You stop. That's gross.
God. Alright, moving on.
Can we get the frog out of my ear?
Levi, he walks up
No,
to...
please,
hey. What's up?
Momo was saying something.
Can we get
Momo
the
was
frog
saying
out of my
something.
ear?
Just take it out yourself.
Okay, so Tess does that and drops her still.
It makes a loud pop noise in your ear, like a suction cup.
Ugh. Okay, my attention turns back to Levi.
Dr. Count Frankula, yes. You see as he walks up towards you guys, and he smiles as he approaches the group of you. Ah, you finally made it.
Abby is shaking their froggy head.
You guys made it past all my tricks and all my traps. You are due for a reward.
Can you turn them back first?
He reaches into his back pouch as you say that as he was doing that, and he pulls out this really skinny vial of this light blue elixir. It looks like it is charged with electricity. And he hands it to you, Tess, since you're the only one with hands, ignoring Saban and Aeon, because, they're frogs.
Do I just pour it on them or something?
Yeah, just a little drop on their heads is all they need.
Alright, set Abby down gently and then put a drop on their head.
I would like to jump over to Levi's shoe and jump on his shoe.
You do that.
Do you
Go
not
ahead.
want to be turned back?
Listen, I have an idea. You know the kiss turns everyone back? Well,
Oh, you are not kissing him.
I'm not kissing Levi.
You're not
but he
allowed
has
to kiss him.
I'm not going to kiss Levi, but I do know Levi has a brother that Zelena would want to kiss.
He's not there, though.
I know. But still, just
This is
wanted
the
the idea to
closest thing
happen.
you're gonna get. You jump on Levi's foot and it scares him. He's like, "Oh, get off!" And he kicks you off.
Be careful, you might kill her.
Oh, that was the little one.
Yeah.
Wasn't she a druid? Can't she just change back?
I look at her.
Sarah, I will allow you to polymorph back to yourself if you would like.
Yes,
Abby.
please. I like the idea that I was able to change back at any time. Since I was a druid. Do I need a roll to...
No, you can just do it.
And as soon as you do, I whap you in the back of the head for doing that with the tongue.
Abby stretches out and looks at Levi. Hey, handsome.
How you doing, beautiful?
I heard that you were a homewrecker. I didn't think that you actually were.
Who the hell told you that?
Ooh.
What
Damn it,
happened?
my headphones cut off. What happened?
Zelena says to Abby, I heard you were a homewrecker. I didn't think that was real. Or something along the lines of that.
And then Levi said, "Who the hell told you that?"
This is all consensual.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
Tell that to
Levi, I hug him.
Roxy.
He
Speaking
seems
of that, Tess
really
hugs
annoyed
Levi
at
and hugs him.
first. And then he looks over. We'll finish this up first.
Ribbit.
Gonna hug. Why are you still hurting?
Go ahead.
Why not?
Ugh, never mind. Continue, please.
Reward. You made it all the way up here. What would you like?
Kisses.
I think I agree with that.
He smiles and he gives you each a kiss on forehead.
Why the forehead? They're all in a romantic relationship now, basically.
Oh yeah, I forgot future. Sure, why not? He gives you
Oh,
each
no.
a kiss on the lips. Why not?
Zelena
Yeah.
turns away.
Zaban
Like,
looks a little uncomfortable that you guys are doing this in front of him. Aeon is like, yes. Natural, yes. Makes sense, yes. This is
Sorry,
in the
what you
books.
saying? I couldn't hear you over laughter.
Aeon's just like, yes, romance, understood. He is very indifferent about it. You see,
and
I
I
don't
think Aether deserves a little hug, though. He was such a good boy during this.
I really want to address this real quick. I don't know if this was mentioned on stream, but Aeon is very simple. He is very much akin to that of a wild animal, to where whenever he witnesses acts of romance or sex, he sees it as its most basic values. He could walk in on like two people or full on. He could walk in on a full on orgy in the middle of the road, right? And he would go, yes, procreation.
I remember
sees
this,
it.
but you might have just told us.
Yeah, he sees this as like, if you're doing this, then your main goal is for a baby or whatever. Like
In
he would
Tess's
see
case.
it. Yeah, he would see it as like an animal would. The concept of sex is understood, but not very far past, the purpose. He doesn't
Yeah.
understand the pleasure or the kinks of it all. He is that
And that's
simple.
probably for the best.
Oh yes, absolutely. Surely he could learn, but who the fuck's gonna teach him?
No.
Who the fuck wants to teach him?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure nobody wants him to be rock hard.
I hate you.
I can think of one character, but he's not in this universe yet.
Ew. Alright, moving on. He looks over to the little tiefling. What do you want?
Not a kiss. I don't know where your lips have been.
Good. I don't know you that well, so maybe something more physical.
Not in that way.
He kind of gives you a look.
You have no idea what she's been thinking this time. I'm just making it clear because she's kind of,
He shakes his head and looks back at you.
My pumpkin head go moosh.
Why not more honey chicken?
Her eyes lights up. Honey chicken.
I knew it. I knew that would get her attention.
There. I actually have a recipe of that for my own. Might not be as good as anything commercial, but it's enough to keep myself and my family happy. Whenever me and Roxy have a falling out, I always make this for her.
Aww.
Aw.
He writes out this recipe for Levi's honey chicken, and he hands it to you. It's best if the chickens are fresh.
You do know how to cook, right?
I can learn.
Aw.
It's best when you cook it with mushrooms.
Okay.
Although not everyone can handle mushrooms. I'll leave that one up to you to experiment with. Preferably with friends. We don't want you passing out with anyone without anyone to help.
Why'd you say that? Is there something wrong with mushrooms?
For some
That's what
people,
Tess
yeah.
said. That's the only
Abby
food
then
Tess doesn't
looks
like.
over.
He
Sorry.
kind of gestures over towards Cody. Friend there, he can't handle him himself. It's almost
Themself?
shit. They can't handle it themselves. I'm allergic. I can't. Yes, thank you,
okay.
Cody. Thank you. What about you, Saban? You really don't have to give me anything. Why not? Okay. How about, your axe? This whole thing! And he reaches into his pouch and pulls out that tiny little hatchet he uses. It's all battered, the edge has rust on it. Here! Thanks. He takes it. And he holds on to it. You're gonna need this one day. When you don't have it, you'll think of me. Are you trying to fuck me over?
What?
No.
I think he's trying to be sentimental.
Oh.
I haven't been a good brother to you. I've ran away from you and talked badly about your name behind your back.
And in front of your face.
And
Tess
in
did
front
not
of your
say that.
face.
I said that.
And your first reaction as soon as we start talking again, you invite me to this big party. Have a special path paved just for me to come to you. After everything I've done to you, you're already willing to forget about it all and welcome me back with open arms. And I just want to say I'm sorry for being a bad brother. And
Aww.
I just want something to keep you close.
Aww.
He smiles. It's alright. It really is.
You two need a hug now.
I'm not much of a hugger.
I know
Levi
Levi
walks
is,
up
though.
Levi walks up and fucking hugs him, pats his back, and picks him up. And then he drops him. Saban just shakes his head and smiles. You're a fucking nut.
Well,
you're
we
a
all know
shut-in.
that.
And you're a
Speaking of
shut-in.
which, I'm gonna cast a spell on fucking this dude.
Speaking
Cure
of
light
nut, let me
wounds.
cast some fucking magic on him. I would like to cast Nutum Vic Vagica. I want him
I'm
to
gonna-
come in my vag.
It's Aeon's turn. He needs to get something.
Brr.
Yeah.
That's his turn. There you go. What are you doing?
Abby's gonna set a hand on Levi's shoulder and cast Cure Light Wounds.
Oh, because of the lightning.
And
Alright.
they're gonna gently say, "You're a dumbass."
Oh.
Gently, you know, like.
The fuck did you just say? He punched you in the face 12 times! All right.
Okay, maybe more of that was dumb.
No, you're fine. You're fine. He's fucking with you. That's fine.
Yeah, he's our dumbass.
Of course, things can wind down here. That's pretty
No.
much everything I had in store for you guys. That lasted long enough. This is, you know what? I'm glad I planned just enough for this to work.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, if there's anything you'd like to do left, like for outro stuff, like what would you guys spend the rest of the night doing, sort of deal.
Dragging Levi around.
We'd
Alright.
probably be sticking around Levi for the most part. At least me and
Tess.
Alright.
Tess would.
Zelena would get more honey chicken.
Yeah, okay, you go get more honey chicken. Levi and Saban do stick around each other too, and Aeon follows after. Pretty much, Zelena, you go off on your own to get more chicken. Actually, that's perfect. While you guys stay in the castle doing your thing and whatnot, Zelena, you step outside, and you hear rustling in a nearby house. When you look over, you see in the window what appears to be a blue silhouette with something green on top, swiftly moving around. If you'd like to investigate further, you may.
Yes.
The house looks like it's supposed to be mostly abandoned, and the front door's shattered completely.
Okay. I try to go in carefully without breaking anything.
Of course, everything's already broken, so you don't have to worry about it. As you walk in, you can see there's a staircase that goes up towards where the thing was.
Okay, I would like to see the ting. Please.
Of course, you go in and you see a couple rooms ahead, one of which is open. Do you go inside?
Yes.
Of course, you step inside and you see a bunch of stuff here, broken bookshelf and whatnot. You see a bunch of old, chairs and stuff. As you walk in, you hear the door close behind you, and when you turn around, you do see Nero standing there.
Yo.
And before you have a chance to yell his name, he runs up and he covers your mouth with his hand. It's kind of dirty.
He knows me well.
He holds his finger up to his mouth, like trying to shush you quietly. And then he lets go. Happy Halloween.
Zelena starts to cry and she goes to hug him. Without saying a word, of course.
He is a little bit taken aback. He's completely shocked by this before he gently wraps his arms around your hips and hugs you back.
Aww.
After a long hug, he kind of pulls back a little bit and he speaks up. I don't have much time. They're looking for me and I can't spend too much time to talk about it, but I heard you were going to be here, and I wanted to say that I'm sorry for what happened at your home. Yawndor was a shit show, but it was our shit show. I passed through there again recently, and your dad's doing well. He's okay. He's fine. He started a resistance out there. And it looks like he's working towards taking back the town.
That's great, Nero. It's really great.
I also want to say, What's this, Halloween? Yeah, happy Halloween. Really.
You already said it.
And,
Happy Halloween, Nero.
thank you for helping me do that. I'm sorry I got you mixed up in my mess. Things are only gonna get worse from here. And I'm really sorry. I gotta get going now, but
Wait, Nero.
yeah.
Zelena takes out her plushie.
Of the caterpillar?
Yes, the caterpillar plushie.
Aw.
He looks at it. It's nice.
I give it to him. Have a friend to go along with you.
He kind of holds it. This is an ugly little thing, isn't it?
Hey, it's a caterpillar. It's small and it's fuzzy and you need to protect it.
It's alright. I'm ugly too. I'll keep it close. We'll watch out for each other. He stuffs it into his rucksack on his hip. I hope next time we talk it'll be on better terms. For now, I gotta get going. Before they find me here.
Okay.
Ooh, can I also give him my scone? I didn't completely eat it.
Oh, I assumed
I
you
thought
did.
you did.
Yeah, I
ate
assumed
it.
so
I
too.
thought so too.
Oh, my bad.
It probably wouldn't
Uh.
survive the frogification, and if it did, it'd probably have frogification in it.
Yeah. Nero turns into a frog, and I put him in my pocket. There we go.
Yeah, now he'll never leave you.
No.
God. That's worse than what Ophelia's gonna do to him. Holy shit.
Oh, no. No,
Alright,
okay,
whatever.
I'm not gonna do that, but I do offer him the caterpillar.
He takes it and he stuffs in his rucksack and he smiles. I'll take care of it. He opens a window and he jumps up out of the window, but you don't see him come back down.
Must be some bard shit. Okay, I'll be honest. I know it's some bard shit.
It's some spooky dookie.
No, it's not even. But if I tell you what he's doing, then you'll know how to find him again.
True. Am I able to close the window?
Sure. Yeah.
Alright. I close the window gently. Just in case he's lingering around, I don't want to hurt him. By slamming the window on his fingies.
Yeah, you want to make sure you close the window so that if he wants to go back, he can't. I get you.
No.
Yeah, go ahead. You close the window. Would you like to lock it too? No, here's the lock's broken, actually.
I figured she just meant so it doesn't look like anyone went out of it, so to help hide his trail.
Yeah, no, I figured as much too. I'm just giving her a hard time. Yeah, no. Nero presumably leaves the island with you and everyone else behind. The rumbling in your stomach reminds you what you really wanted. So, if you still feel hungry, you can go ahead and get some more of that chicken from Dimitri.
I think I don't need any more food now. I'm already happy enough.
Aww.
Alright. And on that, we'll close it. That's a good sentiment to end on.
That was sweet. This turned out to be way more wholesome than I expected, and I love it.
I'm glad.
Me too.
I'm glad. And honestly, Zelena fucking needed it. With the shit I ran her through, I feel like she deserved a win for this one.
Yeah.
I'm not
this
gonna
was
lie.
great.
I'm crying right now.
Good.
I was getting there.
Oh man. All right.
I don't cry that easily when I want to, so it's like, eh.
Another TTV viewer, Ice Wizards, Lily Redwolf, Sophicall. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you, Cannoli. Thank you, Synth. Thank you, Sarah. And thank you, Crazy. Thank you all
Of
for
course.
stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. I was worried this was going to be shit, and I was actually really 50-50 on not doing this. Imagine, there was an alternate universe where I didn't do this, but instead I did a VR game. I was going to do Spooky's Mansion, the
I've
cute
heard about
Oh
that one.
the
yeah.
cute horror game. I was going to do that in
Cute.
VR beginning to end.
Interesting.
Maybe it was better you did this.
No, I'm glad I did this. I was afraid this was going to be shit, but no, this
I
worked
loved
out
it.
We
very well.
loved it. Come
Oh,
It
on.
was
man.
awesome.
You have the three most pun-loving people in this group.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I
loved
love
how the
puns.
puns just fucking killed the skeletons.
Me too.
You weren't expecting us to come up with our own riddles, were you?
No, I wasn't. In fact, I wasn't expecting to come up with that many of my own. I knew I wanted some skeletons to tell riddles, but no,
I
it's
loved
good
it.
enough. What I really wanted to do with this was I really wanted the vibe to I wanted to feel like you were going through a fake haunted house, right? With shitty effects and all this really minimalistic shit, right? You know, like
Yeah.
you're fighting obvious puppets. You're going up against things that are obviously like, staged, but like they're still charming enough in its own way where you don't even fucking care.
Yeah, I loved that. I loved that so much.
Poor fucking Roxy, though. I got to see her costume.
Oh, yeah. I also love the idea that Roxy's still in that room while everyone's like doing their thing. Like, hey, let me down! Come on, let me the fuck down! I like the idea of one of the fucking like janitors walking by. Oh, you're still up there. You right there. I will either break your legs or suck your dick if you let me down right now. He's like, oh, I know what you're gonna fucking do. You can stay up there. God damn it! Help!
I don't think she'd be left up there because if Levi knew that she was left up there, he'd be pissed.
There
Oh,
would probably be a rampage, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure someone would have cut her down eventually.
Eventually.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. It's been a pleasure. Thank you all for stopping by, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. I'll see you all around. Happy Halloween.